talk about fucking owlbears anymore.
Gotta use the more politically correct terms for Twitch's term of service.
What?
The owlbears and the minor exchange.
I mean, they are babies.
Oh my god.
The minor bears and the owl exchange.
For me, creativity starts with what if.
That sounds worse somehow.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
This is why I was like, don't go live yet. Let us get out our stupid jokes.
No. Why would I do that?
Because you don't want to get banned on Twitch?
Oh, well, eh.
We can make that happen in a number of ways.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to check and see how our sound is actually doing when you guys are talking, that would be awesome.
I can't do that.
I know.
I will.
I am going to have it up. I just can't do that.
I feel like Josh is going to be really quiet.
Twitch.
Well, I had this Billie Eilish ad first.
Oh, yeah, the
TV.
ad. Oh, Lord, what happened? What just happened?
Shabbatha.
Nope, that's not happening. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
Ban.
Testing someone else's sound.
Oh, Lord. Josh!
Testing someone else's sound. I can hear myself.
God.
Can you hear me?
I can hear myself.
I'm also hearing the echo.
Yep, I hear everything fine on my end.
Yeah, I'm hearing an echo of what I say.
I hear everything fine on my end.
Yeah, I'm hearing an echo of what I say.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be me. Hold on. Oh, that might be me.
Sorry, I had to also ban a person, so that was fun.
Ooh. That'll be a fun story you can tell later.
We'll just go with it right now. Right now, Twitch is going overboard. Like, there are a lot of people that are doing what's called a hate raid.
It is good.
And perfect. These bots are following people and then raiding people with hundreds of people that are spamming, like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hate crime, hate stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fun.
Oh, a Sentret is in my chat. Anyone want to catch the Sentret? You have to have a trainer pass. Exclamation point, poke start to get your starter, and then use this banhammer on Sentret. You have a level 5 Trico! Look at you, Will. So now here in a couple of seconds we'll find out if you caught that Sentret. But, that specific Haas 00312 is a known bot. Why am I hearing myself like 20 times?
Sorry.
It was just repeating me.
You were on loop.
I was on loop. But, Haas has like 20 or 30 different bot accounts. So...
Probably more than that, because they can just create another one if they create an email.
From what I've heard, a lot of these bots are using the exact same email. Because they don't care. Anywho.
I mean, it's not hard to set up a fake random email just for quick use.
I know. Oh, no one caught the Sentret.
Alright, so.
So, last time on Lost Mines of Phandelver. With me. So you saved Gundren. You're going down the path. You find an owlbear. You kill said owlbear. You tame its offspring.
Some of us better than others.
Some of you better than others. You make your way into Coneyberry, where, you know, Agatha's lair supposedly is. You went south, found yourself at the old well. Yeah, you did.
We went towards it and then turned south because we realized, oh, shit, we passed it.
Oh, I thought y'all had gotten into the town and then went south.
I don't think so.
Let me grab the map real quick. Yeah, I thought y'all had gotten to Coneyberry and then went south.
I thought we went south like right here. The hex before it because we realized, oh shit, we're supposed to go south.
I thought this is where you guys found the owlbears.
Yeah, I thought we found the owlbears and then realized, oh shit, we're going the wrong way.
Okay, I thought y'all had gotten to Coneyberry. Anyway, you went south, you found a whole bunch of zombies, you went past the zombies, and then you're now in this area here, roughly. And you have found yourself overlooking one solitary orc in front of a cave mouth down the hill.
Time of day?
I don't quite
travel at night.
right. I don't quite remember what I had said previously, so we're just gonna make it up. Gonna say 2-3 a.m. So it's pretty dark. You're basically just seeing the fire.
Well, all of us have dark vision.
Right.
So we just see grays. Hey
Hey
guys,
guys,
there's a
there's
door.
a door.
We want to do this let's not kill him and maybe question him way, or the charge right in and dispose of him now way?
It's up to you guys.
I feel like
I feel like
if
if
any
any
of us
of
were
us
to
are
be able to
going
hit
to
the
hit the
orc,
orc,
it would be
it would
the
be the
stranger.
stranger.
All right. So, now that it's nighttime, I'm going to give my owlbear to Thaddeus. Noctis, my little owlbear friend, I will give him to Thaddeus, and I am going to attempt to figure out what's going on. I'm going to stay in the darkness, obviously. So, out of the firelight, torchlight, etc. And I'm going to scout ahead and see what I can find.
Okay. All right. So, give me a second. I want to make sure about something. So you're staying in the shadows, and you're just kind of making your way down the hill.
Yep, I'm going to
Behind the
stealth my
bushes,
way
obviously.
down the hill towards the guy, see what I can figure out about him, see what the camp looks like, see if there's any more around, etc.
Dove in.
Give me a second. Dog face. I forgot about that.
We get to watch this whole thing go.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm trying to fix the fact that you guys are showing up on top or underneath of the grass.
Right click on our icons. There's an option to put it at top.
There's not, but I could do it the other way. But let me find your icons.
Can't you click on them?
Yeah, but it doesn't give me, like... I have to go through it this way. It's dumb. Where are you at? You know what, Joshua? Shush.
Okay.
Alright. So you're making your way down the... God fucking Christ. Bam. There.
Oh, that's Thaddeus.
Shh.
I have the paw.
Technical difficulties. Alright, so you're making your way down.
I'm gonna go to the right.
Of the orc?
Yeah. How tough does he look?
He looks like an orc. Not like
Okay.
super intimidating, but you know, he's an orc.
Okay. So. Oh, I can. Just realized I can watch your. I was like, I knew there was something I was forgetting. It was watching your screen. How do I pop it out? There we go. Okay. So, I'm just gonna make my way around him towards the mouth of the cave and look inside. Is there a fire that gives light anywhere?
Give me just a second. I want to make sure. Okay. It doesn't say anything. So, you do kind of see outlines of some creatures, maybe probably more orcs, inside, mostly silhouetted, due to the one small fire in the middle.
Sleeping?
More like eating on their most recent kill.
Okay.
At 2 to 3 in the morning. Don't
They have
you
dark
question
vision.
me. Huh?
I'm sure they're up late. I said they have dark vision. Why wouldn't they be up late? Alright. So they're all awake.
Yeah, they're pretty much just kind of, I wouldn't say celebrating, but it seems like they're having a good time.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Alright. I'm going to... Oh, I could disguise self and walk in. Disguise myself to look like an orc. I don't know how that would help, though. We're supposed to kill all the orcs to complete the mission, right?
Yes, it was a bounty for the death of the orcs.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way back to the party, and let them know what I saw. Alright, so there's a camp, there's a cave up ahead, there's a dim fire and a bunch of orcs. I think if we all gang up on the sentry, we can take them out, and then we could take up positions outside. Does anyone have a area of effect they could lay down? I was thinking we might could do, like, fairy fire?
I can do fairy fire.
I could throw a moonbeam in there, hit the orcs.
It's a 5-foot cylinder, so you could get a little bit of the space as they
I
run
can get some of
through.
them. Maybe I could put it right at the entrance to the cave so they can't get out unless they get hurt.
Yeah, I think they might be able to get around it. I guess you could hold it for right before they run through.
Let's see. Nope, that's not going to help us. Yeah. Sorry, most of my spells aren't exactly area of effect right now.
Can do a lot of damage from darkness far away.
I could throw an earth trimmer out and mess up the ground a bit, make it harder for them to run.
Also, you and I could throw up dancing lights to try and distract them.
I mean, I don't think we need a distraction would be if we have to get past. We have to kill them all, so I don't know how a distraction would help.
The distraction would mean causing them to waste their first couple turns maybe attacking the distraction.
Possible. Is dancing lights concentrate? It is. I was thinking I could drop a hunter's mark, and we could just gang up and destroy the one at Sentry. And then.
I'm not worried about the one Sentry. I'm worried about all the ones in the cave.
Well, I'm just saying if we take out the Sentry, at least there's fewer. I'm saying if I cast dance.
I agree, but the Sentry is a single target. We can sneak up behind him, take him out.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
thinking more of the cave combat.
Here's.
I could mess up the entrance with Earth Tremor. That'll give them a bit of area to have to run through, and then you guys can start picking them off.
What does Earth Tremor? Is it like difficult terrain?
Yeah, it turns the ground to difficult terrain. If they're in the, I could save it for right as they get to that area, and then when I cast it, if they fail to save, they take a bit of damage. But
That
it makes
sounds
it
like a
harder
good
for them
idea.
to move.
I wonder if we could make it look like 8 orbs are causing it. Like we could do 8 orbs. Here's my thing: if I can Hunter's Mark this one and make sure we take him out. In fact, I might even be able to kill the Sentry by myself. But I'm thinking if we all gang up on the Sentry and kill him, I'm then concentrating on Hunter's Mark. And if I can drop it and cast another spell, but then if I cast Hunter's Mark again, that's all my spell slots.
Well, why don't I try and sneak up behind the Sentry while you prepare to shoot him?
Okay.
And if shit goes wrong and he's able to get something off, I'll throw up dancing lights to, put a distraction in the cave and have it move.
Sounds good. And then I can try to drop a Fairy Fire when they run through, and you can drop your Earth Tremor.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good with that. So let's you go ahead and try to sneak up on them, and I'm gonna go ahead and knock my arrow and have another one on hand and prepare to thwack him if he seems to notice anything before he can raise an alarm.
Does everyone have hands on their bears?
Thaddeus currently has all 3 bears.
Oh, I'm holding all 3 of them. Okay, cool.
I used my rope to make a leash and tie him
Right,
away.
I know that.
Let's
just
not
trying
bring him
to-
into combat. Is
So
there
I
like
will stay in the
large-
back holding the bears and casting range spells.
Okay. I'll be back here with you.
Is
Is Earth Tremor ranged?
It's got a range of 10 feet.
We should probably tie the owlbears up to a tree
There's a wild swaddle in my chat.
and come back for them. Unless
we
you
think
think
they're
they're going to be able to help in this fight.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's our best option. Or we could just, let the owlbears loose and let them eat the sentry.
I mean,
I'm perfectly fine with bringing the owlbears in with me.
Just
Just remember that they're only like a few days old, so they probably don't know how to fight at all.
They probably don't have any hit points. So like one axe and it's over.
Yes, but if they're very hungry, they'll fight for their
We've
food.
been feeding them.
Oh, you fed yours?
Are there any trees behind us or any large rocks?
Well, you're in a sorry, I had to burp. You're in a hilly area. So rocks, the occasional trees.
Okay. I'm gonna tie up all 3 bears. Unless Saloon wants to take his in. I'm gonna tie them all up on leashes.
We're gonna leave Ludo behind.
And then I'm gonna pick up a rock, a very large rock, and wedge the leashes underneath it and then drop the rock so the leashes are held by the rock.
I'd say one other thing I could do. I could burrow under the cave as a badger. You guys could follow me, and then we could sneak up on all of them.
Right, but then we're surrounded. Like, we do have the element of surprise, but we still have the element of surprise out here, and they have to come through a death funnel. So, I'm hoping we take out the sentry, and then we can decide what to do about the rest of them, and we can all prepare spells and stuff and get closer, and do everything from there. But I'm not gonna get too close because I'll have advantage on every strike.
Alright.
Yeah, I would wager the ranger go ahead and take out the sentry then, since you can sneak up on him.
Well,
Saloon, we should probably have Saloon at least somewhat close to the front and
Yeah.
just in case.
I
Well,
would like Saloon to
Or-
sneak up, and I will hold 2 arrows. So if he looks like he's gonna see you, I'll just loose
Yeah.
them.
Alright,
I'll stealth up now.
That works.
So, before you guys finish your talk, one of the owlbears has decided that it didn't want to be tied up and is currently nomming on a screaming orc.
So what? It chewed through its rope.
No, the orc probably came too close.
No, it chewed through the rope, I guess. I guess it chewed through the rope, but it got away.
And we didn't see it.
Nope, because y'all were talking about how to get through things. So there is an owlbear currently.
What color? White, gray, or black?
Here's the question. Yeah, which one is it?
Let me roll and find out. I was just going with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's see.
Roll a d3.
A d4 minus 1. Unless I roll a 1.
Well,
The white one.
Saloon
Which one was that again?
charges in at the orc.
That would be Joshua's. That would be Saloon's.
Saloon is immediately running at the orc as soon as she sees the white feathers. And Burr, she's just charging.
I'm gonna strafe to the up top,
Am I
north
at
of
range?
the map. Yep, and I'm gonna stay in darkness.
I'm following behind him.
Which one him? Oh, him.
Valoith, and then moving closer towards the entrance to the cave. I want to put myself within 10 feet of where the green meets the brown.
That's what she said.
Why do I do it?
Back me up 1 square to the north. Yep,
North.
to the north.
Sorry.
There you go, right there. So I'm hiding on the outside.
All right.
Is the orc prone?
And then I'm gonna hold
Other
an
than the
action
screaming,
for when
pretty
they start
much.
moving.
No, I'm asking for specific reasons because I'm throwing a dagger to shut it up.
It's prone.
Okay, so I have
Basically what you've got is is it Luna?
It's Luna.
Luna is on top of it, mawing or gnawing on its face.
I'm aiming a dagger to throw and hit it in the
Take a
throat
shot
to
at
shut it off.
All right.
15.
You hit.
Hell.
9 points of damage.
Combined with the damage that your bear did, you killed it.
Okay, so it's shut up though.
Mm-hmm. Roll initiative.
Peek
for
around
me,
the
guys.
edge to the cave. What do I see the other orcs doing?
We
We
currently
currently
are
are rolling initiative.
What the
Okay,
heck?
good enough.
Why is this so slow?
Why is what so slow? I'm sorry.
Something is taking up a crazy amount of my processor. Hold on a second here.
Hey, Will caught us a waddle.
Okay. Something was up with that. Alright, is this better? Hold on a second. No. Trying to roll a dice on this for some reason is taking 60% of my processor.
That's a lot.
Rolling a dice on what? D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Alright, anyway. Initiative, you said.
Yes. Josh got an 11. Saloon is an 11.
Thaddeus got a 12.
I got a 25.
Oh. Nice.
God, how bad my rolls are with Saloon. It's not that I have bad stats. I have bad rolls.
All right. So, before we get into like an actual fight, so the orcs inside have kind of quieted down, and you hear one seeming to be giving kind of orders. And Thaddeus notices that they're all kind of creeping up semi-formation style towards the opening of the cave.
Okay, I have line of sight on that bottom one, don't I? 150 feet of dark vision.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's my turn in combat. First round of combat, right?
We're not quite in combat at this very second. I'm gonna say that y'all are kind of like just getting into the start of it, but haven't quite started it.
So we get a surprise round, which means we get an attack or a move.
Yeah.
Okay.
A surprise round, as
Well,
Josh
if this
said.
isn't... Oh, it's a surprise round?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which means we get an attack or
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll just shoot the one that... I already have advantage because he can't see me. I'm invisible. I'll shoot the bonus action Hunter's Mark, the one on the bottom.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot him with an arrow.
Okay.
I'm getting like 1 frame per second whenever I roll these things, so give me a second.
Weird. You rolled a 24, you hit.
I'm just have advantage. I'm seeing if I get a 20. Almost. Nope. All right. So it's a 24 to hit. So I deal 1d8.
Nine damage? Yeah, it really is low, very slow for you, huh?
All right. That's 5. 5 more. So it's a total of 14 points of damage with my first shot. With my second shot.
Wait a second. You manage to pierce him through the eye, and he falls over dead.
First shot or the second shot?
The first shot.
Oh, cool. Then I guess my second shot will be at the one just to the north of him.
Okay.
Okay. 27 to hit.
You hit.
I can't bonus action move my Hunter's Mark because I already did it on him. So I do 1d8 damage plus... Dread Ambusher, an additional d8.
Okay. So,
That's 18 points to the one to the north of him.
alright, you killed him.
All right. So that's and I guess I'll move a little bit to the south and back a little bit so I get an angle on the rest of them.
So with the surprise round, you don't get a movement. You get a movement or an attack.
All right. Well, I did my movement, so that's it for my surprise round.
Alright. And Thaddeus gets a surprise round?
yep. Well, I don't want to waste my earth. Okay, so I'm just gonna switch up and go with Moonbeam. 5-foot radius between those 3 at the top there, so it'll hit all 3. Yeah, 5-foot radius.
Okay.
So I'll hit those 3. As a beam of moonlight just kind of shines down and engulfs them.
Okay. What do I have to do for them?
If they enter the area for the first time on a turn or start their turn there, they have to make a con save.
Okay.
So nothing until their turn.
Okay.
Yeah, and if they're a shape changer, they make that save with disadvantage.
Fortunately, I don't think that the orcs are.
No, I'm just
I know.
reading
just
out
in
that
case.
interesting little detail.
All right.
Might see that come up later.
Saloon. What you got for me? Your cute little owl bear is still just kind of nomming on the orc.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
It's Saloon.
I'm going to cast Dancing Lights to create a vague humanoid shape on the southern side across from Thaddeus.
Right here?
Yeah,
Yeah, right about there.
That
That looks like it has a bow.
But if you're allowing me to do that, it's the one that shot the arrows.
Alrighty. Well, my thing went away, but right there. We'll just put an orc right there. For now. Okay. Valweath, go ahead and take your first actual turn.
I'm gonna move, I guess, further south. Back. I'll probably go back a little bit behind Saloon so I can see into the place. Yeah, like right there.
Okay.
And I guess I'll shoot. I'm gonna just say, do we want to ask them for information about things going on, or just kill them all? I'm gonna say that to. I'm not gonna shout it. I'm just gonna kind of say it. And then move my hunter's mark to that one in the front.
This one?
Yep. My
Okay.
first round of combat. And what's the verbiage of this thing? I guess I just get one attack. All right. I'm going to move my hunter's mark to that guy, and then I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
I'm invisible, so I have advantage. Sweet. So,
Nice.
2d8. Could have been worse. And then all the dice are doubled, so this is doubled. There we go. All right, so 16 points of damage on my strike.
All right. So this one does seem like it's made of more different stuff. Tougher stuff. And it's got armor on, so you know it's different.
Okay.
So it takes your shot, brunt force, kind of, looks down at the arrow, and then kind of looks back up, ready for more.
All right. I'm staring him down even though he can't see me. All right, that's my turn.
All right. Next up is orc number 1. Okay. So,
Make a con save.
You're right.
He-
I dropped my phone and scared the bunger. He failed.
Do what?
He failed.
All right. Takes 2d10 radiant damage.
Roll your 2d10.
Yeah. Hey. Not a lot, but I'll take it.
Hey, it's something. So he goes, ah! It burn! Moon burn! And continues moving. Alright. He didn't make it very far. Alright, he is going to take his javelin and throw it at the minor illusion.
It's not a minor illusion, it's literally just 4 balls of light in the vague shape of a humanoid.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, you're really stretching the boundaries of that cantrip, and then I read it, and you're right, you can totally do that.
Yep.
Okay, it hits the fairy fire, I guess.
No, it's literally 4 balls of light.
Okay. Well, it
Can't see why.
goes through it, and he goes, huh? He scratches his head. What? Ooh.
Well,
I
I
confused
confused
one
one
of
of
them.
them.
You kind of feel a tremble as this one moves forward. Boop. Jur. Jur. Ow, 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 ow.
Cat
Ow.
crawling into lap.
Ow.
Cat crawling into lap.
Ow. Ow. Attack of the cuddle cat. That hurt. Sorry. Attack with the cuddle cat. Okay. The ogre is going to fling its javelin. I don't know why I just rolled that, but that shouldn't have been rolled. Towards the 4 balls of light. And
You are really giving me way too much credit for that.
listen, the ogre has a 5 in intelligence.
I would have given them like an intelligence check to see if he realized that the other javelin went through it. At the
Okay, he
very
did
least,
not.
To be fair.
He did not. Alright. Ogre. The ogre with the armor's turn. He's gonna rush forward.
Real quick.
Yeah.
That ogre that just attacked, is that a large creature?
Yeah.
Would it? I think it technically steps inside the moonbeam there, if I'm seeing the map right.
Well,
Because it was a 5-foot radius. If it's a 5-foot radius,
yeah, sure.
unless I've got the radius wrong.
Why not? Con save?
No, that would give it a 10-foot diameter, so yeah, it would affect multiple squares.
Alright, it failed, so it takes 2d10. Go for it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, there was an armor fish that I
4.
didn't notice.
13 points of damage.
Perfect. Oh! Burn! Why burn? So, the armored
Wyvern
one...
Tor.
Huh?
You said why burn? I said Wyvern Tor.
Oh. He runs out 5, 10, 15, 20.
Wouldn't he be in the circle too?
Is he in the circle? I thought the circle was here.
If it's centered around this guy, Shayna, the circle affects all of these squares.
No, I thought it was in between the 3, because there was one here, one here, one
It
here.
was in that little spot between those 3.
Right here, right?
Okay, then the ogre wouldn't have stepped in.
North. It was to the east of the second one.
So this is the second one, right?
Yeah, so it was the square right next to him.
Right here. Right there.
Yes.
Which
Yes.
the ogre did step into, but this one did not.
Okay, I wasn't sure where he cast it. I thought
Yeah, that one did not.
I
I
thought he
cast
cast
it
it south of the second one.
No.
He hits 20, and then he notices Thaddeus because he's got dark vision. Boom! And with a mighty roar, he's going to swing at you with a great axe.
Okay.
For a miss and a half. He rolled a 2.
What'd he roll?
He rolled a 2.
Yep, nope.
He got a 7 total. So he misses.
I'm just gonna watch him and go, nah, nah.
Alright. It is now Thaddeus. Thaddeus, it's your turn now that you're doing nye, 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 nye.
Yeah, well, since I'm concentrating on that spell, I'm just gonna attack the guy with my scimitar.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
Alright, well, I missed.
Saloon.
I'm going to charge up to the southwestern corner of the armor guy.
Because that's all my movement.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna attack him.
Okay. You miss.
I figured.
It is now this orc's turn.
I'm also going to say I'm not done yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm also going to say out.
We're
We're
probably just gonna kill them all.
And say, Luna,
come here, Luna.
Roll me an animal handling check, just because I want you to.
Fuck.
Luna hears your voice, looks up, tilts her head, looks back down, and bites off the head of the orc that it's still on top of.
I said fuck because it stopped on the 20 and then rolled over to
I was watching. Alright. So, I've got to make this ogre do a con save. Nope, wrong ogre. It's the same thing. Fail! Roll me your damage. Thaddeus.
Sorry, hang on just a sec. Yeah, hang on, sorry. My screen went black for a second. Give me a second.
It's okay. In other words, there was an Arctivish in my chat and nobody saw it.
What, is your chat like just a Pokemon game now?
I may have
What
added
the
it
heck are you
to the-
talking about?
Yes.
I may have added this thing to my chat, so now people can kind of play Pokemon-ish.
Okay. 19 points of damage.
19. Wow, you like vaporized that orc.
Woo!
This orc vaporized. The other orc now needs to make his Constitution save throw. What is the DC?
The DC for the
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Let me get it up.
You're fine.
13.
This one
Did
succeeded
he succeed?
by 1 point.
All right, he takes half as much.
Okay.
So 7 points of damage.
Nice. All right. 5, 10, 15. Intelligence check, see if it noticed that it did. Okay. Rah! As he great axe slashes at Saloon. What is your armor class?
19.
It hit with a 21 for 11 points of damage. Alright. It is now the last orc's turn, who is not in the moonlight. Doot 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 doot. Intelligence check. Ooh, 20 minus 2. It succeeded. Dut 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 dut. We're just gonna get rid of your fairy fire thing.
Yeah, I mean...
Oops. And it's gonna attack you, Saloon. It's going to miss. And we're back to Valleaf.
I mean, it's still there.
Hey.
I didn't succeed on my concentration check.
Is that one that the owlbear destroyed? Is it still alive?
No, I'm
No,
sorry.
It is dead.
It's
It has a dagger sticking out of its throat.
Sorry.
I took care of that as we were running off.
I'm gonna run to the south to get an eye line on the big guy in the back.
Like there?
Further down and away. I have 150 feet, so that's fine.
Okay.
As well, there's no light source, so I'm still good. And the big guy is there. How are you guys doing?
We're fine.
Saloon's the only one that's been hit.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to the big guy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack him with advantage.
Okie dokies.
This fucking thing where I...
The ogre smash. I'm already drinking my large Dr. Pepper.
Alright, I'm rolling in Fantasy Grounds because this thing is fucking up. 22 to hit.
You hit.
So... Rolled a 1 on the damage, plus Hunter's Mark, which was a 5. So 10 points of damage to the big guy in the back.
Alright. Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep, that's it.
It is now the orc who has been attacking the shiny light. And it finally realizes that it's not real. Oh! Must help Rugzor. Runs forward and slashes its great axe at and misses Thaddeus. Unless you have an 11 or less.
Nope.
Okay. It is now the ogre's turn, who starts his turn in the light, right?
Yep.
Okay. And...
So make a save.
Oh, it saved barely. It rolled a 13.
All right. That's fine. It's half damage. For 2 points of damage.
Bernie funny. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. It is now Brugger's turn. Or the armored one's turn, who is going to slash again at and miss Thaddeus. Jeez. And Thaddeus, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to look that ogre straight in the eye and nonchalantly just flick my finger to the side and move the moonbeam and center it on all the enemies. I'm thinking that top left corner of the ogre, the top left square of the ogre's picture.
Oh, I was thinking
should put it and get all
here,
4 of them.
so that you were getting.
Oh no! If I do that, I hit Saloon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
So that top left from the ogre. So.
So right there.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Saloon.
Hey, is there a light, like dim light, in the opening, or is the fire too far back?
There's
there's dim light right where the balls of light are. 10 feet of it.
Yeah.
The moonbeam also has a little bit of dim light.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of dim light here. There's the dim light here. There was a small fire here, but the ogre stepped on it, so it's gone.
So if I were to get behind the ogre, it's not my turn. If I were to get behind the ogre, would I be in darkness?
No, because there is a...
Okay.
Or, well, I guess, yeah, because that fire is gone.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the one to the south of me.
Okay. You hit.
Then what's the damage?
Nice.
Then I'm going to call out to Luna again and say,
come here, Luna. Come help Mama.
You want to roll me another,
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20.
Nice. Luna whips her head up and then bounds over happily. Give me a second. Let me move this rock.
As a bonus action, I'm also going to cast Shield of Faith on Luna.
Shield of Faith.
Yes. So I'm dropping the Dancing Light because that's a concentration spell.
Mm-hmm.
To cast Shield of Faith on Luna, which gives her a bonus of +2 to her armor class.
Okay. Luna is going to launch herself on top of the one that's in front of Sayaloon. Let's see, give me 2 seconds. Okay, dealing 8 damage to that orc. And it is now that orc's turn, at which point it's now got an owlbear attached to its flank. And is also taking damage for con save. Do your damage. It succeeded. Thaddeus.
Yep, sorry, give me a second.
You're fine.
Trying to get it to work.
No one is paying attention to me. I'm
Okay.
just kidding. I'm kidding.
So roll damage. You said it succeeded, right?
Yes.
7.
Ooh, just enough. It dies. And little Luna is now munching on its fingers. It is Vally's turn because everything else is dead. You've got 2 orcs, and an ogre. What is a bunker butt? I know.
I'm gonna move 30 feet towards the fray, and fire my longbow. I'm still in darkness, so advantage. Because the lights are gone. Ah, fuck, I'm not doing that.
You hit. At least on the one you did
whatever.
here.
Okay. Yeah. I rolled with advantage for Fantasy 21, and then I have Fairy Fire. I mean, I have this thing, so longbow attack on the big guy is 13 points of damage with my Hunter's Mark.
Okay. On the big guy?
And, yep, and that's my action. That's my turn.
Alright. He is still up.
Okay.
It is now that last orc's turn. Swinging its great axe at Thaddeus. Huh?
Make a save, too.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Wait. Fail.
Alrighty. So, 1, 2.
Oh, there was
Or
an indeedy.
12 points of damage.
12 points?
Mm-hmm.
Disintegration. It's the ogre's turn. God damn it. Constitution save.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
It is the ogre's turn. That orc died.
Okay.
It's all ogre now.
And then the ogre failed.
Alright. So that's 1, 2. Roll. 7.
The ogre is starting to look hurt, but is still raring to go. And is going to move up to the owlbear and to Saloon, and is going to swing his great club and miss the little owlbear.
Good, because you know it has an armor class of 14, right?
It is now the Brugger Axebrider who is going to swing and hit Thaddeus for 13 points of damage.
Ouch. Alright,
The
I will
axe-
make a con save.
Cleaves into your chest and kind of leaves you a nice gash.
Mm-hmm. And the con... Do I have to... What's the roll I have to beat to con save to maintain a
10.
spell? Is that 10?
10 or half the damage, whatever's higher.
10. Cool. So Moonbeam is still up.
All right. Oh, Brugger. Fuck it. Did Brugger take damage for that? No, because I'm dumb. Con save. He succeeded.
He succeeded?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bobby, are you the thing where her voice comes through super fast sometimes?
I'm sorry.
Every now and then, yeah.
No worries.
Oh, it's a
I was
Discord
just-
thing.
I was just curious if it was just me, but that answers my question.
It's a
4
Discord thing, Shayna. It's done that to us before.
Okay.
So I rolled an 8.
So it took 4 damage.
Half that.
He's starting to look really beat up too, and it is now Thaddeus' turn.
Well, do I want to drop this and do something else, or do I just want to keep making him suffer?
Ooh, suffer.
You said that orc is wearing armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or not the orc, sorry. The one in front of me.
Yeah, the orc.
Yeah, orc. Okay, he's wearing armor.
Yeah.
Is it metal armor or leather armor?
Leather. I'm sorry,
All
hide
right,
armor.
won't cast that spell. It's not metal. That's all I needed to know.
Oh, okay.
Knew what he was gonna do.
I will just strike with my scimitar at him
Okay.
for a total of 6.
To hit?
Which no, to miss. Yeah, or yeah, to hit. Sorry, misses.
You miss.
That's the best.
What?
You know, a guy can only do so much. I'm concentrating on this spell, slapping my scimitar around.
Saloon, your turn.
I'm just gonna swing at the guy in armor.
Okay. Miss. You fail. All right. Anything else?
I'm going to say, hey Luna, there's a big snack for you.
Well, I mean, he already swung at her, so she's already angry.
I know.
So she hits. for 10 points of damage on the ogre. And she also gets to use her beak. She's doing more damage than you have so far, Josh.
They're CR3 creatures. They're
4, a 5, and a 7 on my
and they have multi-attack. That's pretty ridiculous.
That is the only roll that I have rolled is 4, 5, or 7 on attacks.
Aw, she did 4 damage with her beak. Oh, and that was enough. The ogre comes down with a thud as she pierces, as she climbed her way up with her claws and then pierced one of its eyes with her beak.
That's my girl.
All right, next is Valweath. There is only one orc on the field.
I'm gonna run up behind him, drawing my short sword. Wait, is there still a moonbeam there?
Yes, there is.
Well, I have flanking anyway, so it doesn't matter. I roll up behind him.
This
All
one?
right. Well, if you're entering that area, you do take damage. Remember?
All right, I make a con save.
Yep.
Fuck it. This thing. Awesome. 8. So I take 10. Roll your damage.
You take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Radiant damage. I don't think that matters to you, but
Nope, it doesn't. I'm gonna run in with my short sword, and I'm gonna attack him with advantage. So 25 to hit.
You hit.
I have Hunter's. Do I want a Hunter's mark him? 1d6.
it's worth wasting that spell. I mean, how much health could he have left, right? He's been taking these moonbeam shots.
No, I don't want to do. Hold on a second. It's my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark. But I had Hunter. Now this combo won't work because the ogre went down. I had a whole thing planned with the ogre, but it's not going to work because I can't move my Hunter's Mark to him and use my bonus action to attack him again. So, bonus action. I can either bonus action move my Hunter's Mark and do more damage with one strike, or I can attack offhanded. Offhand is actually more valuable. So yeah, I'm just going to roll without Hunter's marking him. That's 9 points of damage, and then I'm gonna punch him for 23. It's a D4 for another 6 points of damage, so a total of 15 more points of damage.
All right. As your
I'm gonna, since I'm punching him, I'm gonna try to jog his memory and knock him out non-lethal, if I can, if it's enough.
Okay. So you manage last moment to hold your strike just enough so that you're not killing him and he goes down.
Okay. I'm gonna step out of the moonbeam.
If he dies, I'm dropping the moonbeam.
Yeah. So he's down.
Yeah, he's down. I dropped the moonbeam completely.
All right. So
I'm gonna run and get the other two owl bears while they make sure no one runs away.
all right. So since you guys killed everything, you each receive 417 experience
Yay!
for destroying the orc invasion at Wyvern Tor. Wyvern Tor.
I'm gonna restart my computer and try to fix that problem I'm having with D&D Beyond now that the combat's over. I'll be right back.
Okay.
We're at 3983.
Yeah. So,
So while
So while
he's
he's
gone,
gone,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
loot
loot
the cave
okay.
and the
and
bodies.
bodies.
All right. So there are hide armor. They're kind of gross looking on each of the orcs.
Yeah, no.
If you're checking the cave, you notice that there is a treasure chest in the cave. Otherwise, it's just meat and bones and stuff.
So we'll wait for him to get back to the treasure chest. Do the orcs have any coins on them? No loose coins?
No.
Oh.
Nope. Ow.
I'm gonna collect up all the hide and like leash it to the back of Luna in hopes that maybe we can convince some kind of clothier or something to turn it into barter for them.
Okay. No one caught the Simisear.
No one cares.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
We looted the cave and found a treasure chest.
Really?
We waited for
Yeah.
Nice.
We haven't opened it yet. And there's a lot of hide armor and then meat and bones.
All right, I'm bringing back my bringing back the owl bears to revel in the treasure.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely let my little guy eat of the meat.
Of the orcs.
Nom nom nom
Luna's
nom.
been eating the whole hide.
She's like,
Yeah, well, Luna's gonna get fat if she just keeps eating like that.
I don't know, she keeps climbing. She climbed up the ogre.
Gonna call her Chonk in a few months.
In the treasure chest, you have lots of coin and 3 vials.
Are they empty or full of something?
They are full of something.
Can I ask what color it is?
They are a mixture of like some of them are 2 of them are kind of a pinky color and one's a more blue color.
Okay, cool.
In total, coins wise, you've got 750 copper pieces, 180 silver pieces, 62 electrum pieces,
Somebody writing that down, or do I need to?
and 30 gold.
Oh, I thought we got 750 gold. Hold on.
Divided by 3, that's
What's the
250
gold?
apiece.
What's the gold?
Gold, 30.
Okay.
Josh is writing it down.
10 gold each.
Okay, Josh is writing it down. Cool.
250 silver, 60 or
250 copper, 60 silver, 20 electrum, and 10 gold.
Yep.
Each.
And a vial of something for each of you.
Each.
And there's
All right,
2 electrum.
Go that again, but slowly. That was really fast.
250 copper, 60 silver, 20 electrum,
and 10 gold.
Okay, thank you.
And a vial of something.
20 silver.
I will take the blue vial if no one else wants
250
it.
copper. 20 silver.
60 silver.
60 silver. 20 electrum.
Yes.
Yes. And then 10 gold.
10 gold.
I'm sorry. Josh and I are too fast.
Beady. Alright. And then we had some potions.
They're vials.
There's 3 vials. 2 of them are like a pinkish color, and one of them is a blue.
And Thaddeus has already claimed the blue one.
If no one else wants it, I would like it.
Does anyone know of a way to find out what these are?
I do have the ability to get identify on my next on
Maybe.
long rest.
Sure, maybe in the morning we could do that. For now, let's
About what time
do
is
the
it
pink
again?
ones. Do the pink ones look like healing potions?
Right now you're looking at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Okay.
Do the pink ones look like healing potions?
No.
Oh.
You're pretty sure
You guys
they're
want
not
to make camp
potions
at
at
this?
all.
I'd say, do you guys want to?
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, we can camp here.
And say we camp here and head back evening time tomorrow.
Sounds good to me.
So the vials, to explain it a little bit more without giving away what's inside, they look fancy.
Okay.
Not potion vials, but
Potions.
there's definitely a liquid inside.
Well, we can bring them back to Violet's girlfriend later.
She can tell us what's inside.
Well, he's gonna have identify tomorrow.
I mean, but do we really want to wait 3 hours while he identifies them, or 2 hours while he identifies them?
I mean, it only takes a minute to cast a spell.
Yeah, but then you're using up spell slots.
No,
it's
ri-
like an hour.
No, it's 10 minutes to cast it ritually.
I don't know if I can cast it ritually.
Can you cast ritually?
It doesn't have the ritual tag on it. I'm a bard. It's through a bard spell, remember? So I could do 3 minutes and 3 first level spell slots.
Should I tell them so that they're not wasting spell slots and stuff?
No.
Should I tell them,
I
Fuzzy?
think we should just wait and find out what they are later.
Okay.
The identify spell has the ritual tag.
Not on the spell list. Not on my bard spell list. It doesn't. None of my bard spells have identified ritual tags.
Well, bard classes get it, and the spell has the ritual tag in the player's handbook.
Tell you what, I'm gonna add it to my spell list real quick. And okay, nope, I see it now. D&D Beyond doesn't automatically add the ritual tag unless it's in your spell list. I did not know that.
So, anyway.
So yes, I can ritual cast it, and it would just take me what 33 minutes.
Yeah.
That's enough time for
And
you guys.
we're gonna be here all day tomorrow anyway, waiting on it to get dark again.
Or we could just start walking.
I mean, I figure we could take some sleep. If it's 4 o'clock in the morning, we might as well get some rest now and then head back in the afternoon. It'll be getting close to dark.
Well, we're not heading back. I thought we were heading off to see Agatha.
Sorry,
Yeah.
heading to what's her name?
Maybe we can go poke some holes in those zombies.
Yeah, and potentially kill the zombies.
Yeah, well, you guys want to do that at nighttime, right? Since both of you kind of suck during the daytime when the sun's messing with you.
I don't suck during the day as long as I'm within 10 feet of them.
So you guys want to camp here?
But I can always.
Maybe you guys should both just start wearing blindfolds.
I mean, he's a blind fighting. As long as he's within 10 feet, he can do that.
Well, I know, but I mean, just all the time. Just wear blindfolds. You'll eventually learn how to fight with them on.
I already can.
That's a
Yeah,
good way for you to get shot.
In 10 feet. I mean, like, if something comes up 30 feet away from you slinging spells, you're kind of useless there.
No, he can run 20 feet.
Yeah, but if without knowing where he's going, I mean, kind of running in random directions.
I mean, I can still see well enough to know where it's coming from.
I just realized that you can cast a darkness spell and still see them.
Yeah, that's kind of what the plan is.
Okay.
As soon as I hit 5th level and I can cast darkness.
Yep.
We'll be dropping the blow of darkness
No.
and charge it in.
And I can drop darkness for you, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I saw Blind Sight was fuck yes.
The cuddle cat has been dismissed. He decided to bite me. Oh,
Okay,
but
So we're taking a long rest.
I mean, I
That's
think
up
it's
to
a
you
good
guys.
idea, but...
I could travel either way.
Yeah, because I could use the healing and getting my spell back.
Okay, then we'll do that. I'll go take watch, and I'll make a pile of bodies, and we'll feed some of the If they have meat that wasn't orc, I'll feed Noctis that. I don't want him to get a taste for humanoid flesh. But I will...
Meat that wasn't orc or humanoid, I'd like to have some too.
Yeah, I'm gonna pile up all the bodies on the outside of the... I mean, they're already kind of all piled up there, but I'm just gonna kind of pile them up, kind of like as a wall to, keep out predators.
Right.
Sailun is just gonna eat a ration. She doesn't trust any meat that the orcs have.
You gotta learn to live a little. I'm gonna take a bite out of the meat.
Just out of the random meat that's in the cave?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Do I know what it is? Can I try to identify it given my background?
Thaddeus, roll me a Constitution.
Okay. $11.
Wonderful. All right. My brain.
Poisoned for the next 24 hours.
You find yourself kind of feeling sick to your stomach. You're not vomiting, but you definitely have this, like, ugh feeling. Like, ugh. This was not in any way, shape, or form still edible.
I'm gonna go sit in the corner of the cave and try and hide that from the others.
Can I identify the meat or know anything about it given my rangery background?
So you see that some of it is human and elf. And some of it seems to be like pig and cow. You're not 100% sure because some of it is going rotten, but for the most part, that's what it seems to be.
And is there any of it that looks decent, or is it all rotten?
Some of it does look decent. Thaddeus just happened to take a bite out of the not decent.
Okay. I'm gonna carefully cut away some of the good meat, put it over the fire, cook it real good.
Okay.
I guess I'll light the fire back up.
Right.
Yeah, and once it's up and going, I'll step out and I'm gonna stand on those rocks outside the cave and just with my bow in one hand and Noctis in the other, trying to climb up my chest. I'm just gonna survey the hillside stoically.
I mean, we did go over this last time, but just to make sure that you know, the owlbears are medium creatures right now.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not cubs.
They are cubs. They're medium when they're a cub. They grow into large creatures.
Mm-hmm. I think we talked about this last time.
They're like 4.5, 5 feet tall.
Yeah, they're a large dog.
That's adolescent. 4.5 and 5 feet tall is not a dog. That's like a Irish wolfhound.
4.5, 5 feet tall.
Yeah, if they're
Because they've been
a
bipedal
dog.
of the mother already, and they're eating food, solid foods, which means they're not like babies anymore, but they're not
Right.
adults.
I thought these were newly hatched.
These were, I believe we had, like, they were definitely still near the nest. You definitely had the eggs nearby, but they weren't brand spanking new.
Right. I imagine that owl bears are about the size of grizzly bears, and that owl bear cubs would be about the size of grizzly bear cubs, which are, 30, 40 pounds, but not a medium creature. So,
Give me a
I
second.
mean,
wanna look.
okay, I don't know how they imprinted on us if they were that old, but I'm cool with an owl bear of that size.
So owlbears are normally 8
I'm a
to
lot
10
more worried
foot.
about him gutting me in my sleep now.
8 to 10 feet tall on their back legs. I guess. Do. 4 years to mature.
Newborn baby bears weigh one pound.
They're definitely not tiny baby bears. So, a owlbear is depicted to be 8 to 10 foot, full grown, and they are mature at 4 years old. So I would say these guys are at least Because I keep picturing them as like 40, 50-pound dog.
So if they're 40, 50
Yeah,
pounds,
but
they're
40 or 50
somewhere
pound is not,
probably
in my mind, a medium
about
creature.
8 months
Because
to a year old.
That's, yeah.
Because
Grizzly bear cubs at a year can be anywhere from 15 pounds to 100 pounds. So if they're like 40 to 50, they're probably somewhere between 8 months to a year. Because, they had a healthy mom owl bear who was hunting and could clearly hunt.
Yeah.
okay, so 2 to 3 years they stay with their mother.
Yeah. So we're gonna assume that they can, a grizzly bear cub at a year is going to be about 6.5 feet tall.
Wait, what? At a year is 6.5 feet tall?
That's what it's. That's on his back legs. That's from snap to tail. So it has a shoulder height of about 3.5 feet.
Average total length of a grizzly bear cub is 6.5 feet.
I'm literally looking at it right now. So
Wow.
they're probably like I said, 5 feet tall. These things are not small. We can ride them into battle almost.
Almost.
Or the fact that they weigh too little. They don't have enough muscle mass.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say that they look like freaking Newfoundland dogs.
Well, I think comparing them to a grizzly bear at their age, it's just that how old they are. If they're like 3-year-old cubs, that makes sense, or 2-year-old cubs, or even that. I thought they were like a month old. That's why they imprinted on us and didn't tear us to pieces. But they're obviously, and that's why they were still in the cave in the nest and not following the mom around getting food. But obviously they're a lot older than that, and that's okay. I just
I think. Yeah.
How they are supposed to be.
because I was under the impression that these things were things we were walking around with, not things that could fucking maul a person at this age, or we probably would have been mauled by them and we weren't. So I'm cool with whatever. I just had a very different expectation.
Yeah, I also hadn't done a whole lot of like, I mean, I had Googled, but baby owlbears is not a very known thing for some reason.
Well, let's pause the campaign here. We're taking a little rest. Let's sort this out so we know what we're dealing with going forward. Are these,
So
like
I'm looking at
tall, like I'm saying, which would kind of make sense if they're about 8 months old, or are they like a month old? And well, they probably have to be older than a month, because I bet that in a month they'd still be nursing.
okay, I googled brown bear and I got black bear.
Ooh, there's an official Neverwinter owlbear cub.
I mean, we're in that setting, but
Okay. We as a party just get to decide this, okay, Shayna? Not worrying about finding an official thing or anything like that.
Okay, well,
So, are they combat able? Because if they're a month old, they're not combat able, and
yeah, you're right.
they wouldn't be able to chew through a rope.
well, I mean, chewing through a rope over the course of 20 minutes, being a little shit, I totally makes sense to me. Mauling a person was a bit much, but I don't. Once again, given what you just told me about them being 6 feet tall and 150 pounds, makes a lot more sense to me.
Well, they're 6 foot tall and up to 100 pounds at about a year. For a grizzly bear.
100 pounds and 6 foot tall. That doesn't seem right.
That's for a grizzly bear cub?
Mm-hmm.
Out of a year?
What I saw in a year weight-wise was
15 to 100 pounds, and right here it's saying that their average total length.
No, I think that's full grown. Hang on. Yeah, they're 6.5 foot tall on average, full grown.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, alright.
So they will
Let's
not
look
begin
at-
to eat solid foods until 6 months old. Because they will continue to drink milk until the summertime.
So I imagine
And during that time, they will increase their weight from 1 pound to 10 to 99 pounds.
Okay. So about 100 pounds in a year or 6 months.
Yeah.
So I would say if we're going by, they're eating solid food,
Mm-hmm.
so they're probably less than a year old, and probably, I mean, depending on how we equate it. I mean, birds are a little bit different, but we're just gonna go with bears. So I would assume that they're eating solid foods. They're probably like 8 months old. So I assume they're around 100 pounds, 120 pounds, something like that. And they are much larger. So they're like a medium sized dog. They're not like a. I would say they're probably still I would say they're a small creature, but they're heavy. Like a big dog.
I would probably say that they're probably. Well, they wouldn't be a small creature, they'd still be a medium creature. You gotta think even like a halfling is still a medium creature.
A halfling is a small creature.
Yeah, they are.
So as a gnome, but dwarves are not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but a dwarf is not, and they're probably about 4 feet tall, which is like the low end of a dwarf.
So I would probably say that they're still medium creatures, they're just on the smaller end.
So 150 to 130 pounds is the size of a Rottweiler, an adult Rottweiler, which is about what I'm thinking that they are. So maybe a little too heavy to hold.
Yeah.
But you could. But I imagine that an attack dog like that is a small creature.
Not according to D&D, I don't believe.
Sorry, I'm doing my own little research over here.
So mastiffs are medium beasts.
So
considering that mastiffs are considered mediums, they would be considered medium because female mastiffs are 27 inches in height and weigh about 150 pounds.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking that they're probably they're on the upper edge of a small, but because they take up a 5 foot square, but they're not high enough because like I think 5 feet is the cutoff point for making them a medium creature. Like anything less than that is because it's how much volume you take up or how many squares you take up, and a large creature takes up 4 squares, and a medium creature takes up.
Be like 4.5 foot tall. In fact, most races are like right around 5.5 feet.
So I think they're probably medium creatures.
So, small and medium are both a space of 5 feet by 5 feet.
Yeah. So it really doesn't make a difference in that regard.
Okay, so it takes roughly 3 years for an owl bear to reach maturity. The grizzly bear that we were looking at takes about 4 to 5 years for them to reach maturity. Owls hit maturity after 60 days. So 3 years makes sense. But owls become independent at 14. I'm sorry. At 9 weeks old, baby owls, especially the biggest ones, will become independent. So my thought process is that we are currently looking at maybe not a year-old owlbear.
Well,
I'm thinking 8 to a year.
We were thinking 6 months.
Okay, 6 months to a year is fine with me. Just to the point where they are almost to their dependent stage, or independent stage, but also young enough that they still really need their mothers, which would make it easier for them to imprint. And then,
so they're in the solid food learning to hunt stage.
Yes. Now, Rottweiler would not be what I would go with.
Okay.
Just because Rottweilers have a very large differential states. Honestly.
Okay.
Honestly, I think I would be looking more towards like a Bernese Mountain Dog if we wanted something that was more what I'm thinking size-wise. And also, our owlbears aren't exactly feathered yet. They're fluffy. Because they haven't quite grown all of their feathers. I was doing a lot of owl research just now. So
we're going 6 to 8 months old. We don't really know. Somewhere in that range. Where they're still dependent. And we're going to go ahead and guess that they'll be dependent until they hit like a year to a year and a half, probably. And they will be fully mature at 3 years.
Yes.
And they're probably weighing just under 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. And I would say, and you're saying that they are considered a medium creature, not a small creature, so they've matured at least to the point where they're a medium creature.
Yeah, I would say that just simply based upon the weight.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking.
According to D&D, small creatures have to be like under 100 pounds.
Okay, so I guess they're right on the cusp. I was thinking they were a lot young. They were younger. Y'all were thinking they were older. But if we're just right on the cusp, I'm gonna say that they're medium creatures, and that makes sense to me.
Yep.
But we can pick them up, but it's gonna take 2 hands, basically.
Yeah, which is also why one of them was able to escape, because they're also in that mischief stage.
Yeah, they're in that curious stage where they want to know what everything is and what's going on.
Makes more sense, and they are capable of defending themselves, which means that I don't have to worry about them having, like a kitten having a quarter of a hit point.
Yeah.
Which is what I was thinking they were.
Go with the stat page, the stat block that Shayna had.
It was just something I found.
Weren't they like CR2 with multi-attack and like 30 hit points or something?
Are they normally? Give me a second.
Yeah, they're CR2 with 39 hit points and multi-attack.
Regular owlbears are a CR3 with 59.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. They're stronger than we are, which I'm cool with. That makes our party a lot stronger, and I'm cool with that. I was thinking we had to protect them at all cost, and apparently they're gonna protect us, which is fine.
So here's what I would do is DM, I would take away the multi-attack until they hit a year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
That way we still kind of have to protect them.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they can still get ganged up on, because if they have multi-attack, they're attacking more times than we are, and it kind of... like, I mean, like I said, I'm down with letting them fight with us because they have low AC and stuff, and we don't want them hurt, so there'd still be some danger. But if I had known that, I would have been like, man, we should have just run in with our owl bears and like flanked everybody.
We should
We should
just
just
let the owl bears go in.
I know, we could have just provided cover.
And healing.
There's the goon squad, or the brute squad. I have so
Bobby,
many
you've
bear
been really
tabs open
quiet.
right
What are
now.
your thoughts?
Well, I was originally going to try and help with the research, but I couldn't find anything that you guys hadn't already found. So I'm kind of just going to go along with what you guys decide, because, I mean, I guess it's not that big a deal to me on the owlbear part, because I wasn't going to let mine go running around fighting anyway.
Oh, okay.
I mean, honestly, we should just use them as a distraction because they also have the adorable ability, which
Yes.
means that they have advantage on charisma checks to make sure that they're not a threat.
I was gonna say that, like, I was gonna make like a poncho for mine to like tuck it into my robe so that it could, like, I could carry it and defend it, so it would be like a little thing to wrap around my chest. But apparently, it's way too big for that. So
Yeah.
I think initially I was going, they're about Bunger size. And he's 60
Alright.
pounds.
Yeah, well, that's way too big for us to pick up in one arm and carry around.
Catch and
Yeah,
climb a tree.
I was thinking they were like 60 pounds, which means that you could pick one up, but it would be very difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So now that we've figured out the owlbears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would say take away their bulky attack for now.
Okay.
For anyone still watching the stream,
We have
discovered
discovered
what
what
the
the
owlbears
owlbears
are.
are.
We
We
fleshed
fleshed
them
them
out
out
so
so that we have defined rules so that they don't change.
unless we just decide we want to change them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
But,
you know,
you know,
it's better for us to just have it defined right now so that we don't have to worry about can they enter combat or not.
I just thought y'all were doing a lot of talking. I went, oh, one of them's gonna just disappear on you guys. It was gonna be funny. It was funny. And then she decided not to listen to Josh. Sailor. She was like, ha, I don't listen.
But then she did listen.
And then she did. Okay, so y'all are taking your rest. And
Yeah, we'll take a long rest.
Thaddeus is wanting to identify the vials.
Yeah, on the next morning, hang on, let me fix my spell list up. I'm going to use Ritual Cast Identify on all three of them, so for about 33 minutes.
Okay. What does the identify spell do?
I mean,
Okay.
just look it up.
I'm about to.
Forever. Why are you two now suddenly barking? Hey! Hush.
While Thaddeus is messing with his spells, I think we're going to take a 10-minute break. I'm going to let the doggos out and go to the restroom myself. We shall be right back.
Alright, we're taking.
Okay.
Okay.
Dusty, Dusty.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna take a 10-minute break.
Go
Alright,
on,
I'll be back.
Go, go.
Okay.
Okay.
Says the doggos are going nuts out. There is no such thing, by the way, as keeping them from jumping around and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
No such thing. Sorry, guys.
You still have a minute.
Do I have a minute?
Mhm.
Good. I'm gonna give medicine. That one's not for you. I can't wait to tell one of the doctors at work that giving him the pain medication has improved him immensely. What'd you think, Josh?
A little bit.
From yesterday? Ooh, Josh, there's a cutifly in chat. He's like, yeah, it's peanut butter. I don't care that there's a pill in there. It's peanut butter. Peanut butter. Alright, Bunger. Last little bit for the night is your pain pill. To help you stop attacking yourself. I hope you catch it. Oh, you got a Litten. Nice. I got an Oshawott. Oshawott? Oh, good boy, Dusty. Good boy, Bunger. Bunger's like, peanut butter. Peanut butter. All the peanut butter. Josh, you got it. You now have a cutifly. And a Litten. Bunger, whoa, I wonder how upset you would be if I were to put some peanut butter on your... Hey! Adam!
I'm back.
Welcome back. You missed the scare. Adam
I've seen you scared enough.
Adam jump scared me. I just gave the doggos their meds. Hey!
Sorry, there'll be plenty more of that when we eventually sit down to play Resident Evil 8.
Will we play Resident Evil 8? Was it as scary as Resident Evil 7?
I mean, for you,
I'm gonna say yes, because Resident Evil 7 had a lot of atmospheric horror. Resident Evil 8 had quite a bit of jump scares, though. Not to mention the house on the hill was fucking terrifying.
Oh, the little dolls one? That one?
What?
The one with the dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very atmospheric and scary.
Yep. Very creepy.
Did you watch Achievement Hunter's playthrough?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you know about the big baby and all that?
Yeah. I'm a weirdo that turns into a giant fish. How are you, Adam? You guys are waiting on Will. Will's late.
He didn't know that it was. He's late, but he didn't know it was break until 41.
He's using Dark Elf time. 10 minutes to them is a little longer.
I even gave Bunger and Dusty their medicine.
You good about taking medicine, or were they fighting you?
I just put it in some peanut butter and put it in their mouth.
That works.
If that didn't work, then with Bunger, I could always just put it in some banana. And he normally takes it pretty easily that way.
Right.
Yeah, the bunger likes bananas. Did you like your peanut butter? Yeah.
Bunker likes all the fruits.
He's okay with strawberries. I don't think he's tried a lot of fruit.
He likes watermelon. He likes
Cantaloupe. Apple.
Mm-hmm.
He's okay with strawberries.
He likes most of the fruits.
I think he just likes food.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So I think have you cast your identify spell on them, on those vials yet?
Yep.
Oh Jesus. Adam
We'll
is
say that's the first thing I did.
my chat with things again. It's covered in poop stickers right now. So they don't come up as anything magical or nothing. You don't get any sense of what they could be.
Once again, looks like we're just going to wait and take the water refill.
I was gonna say, if we want, we just drink them now and see what happens.
Salem's gonna pop up at the top and sniff.
Smells like lilacs and the forest.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So it's so.
My identify spell found nothing.
So Sayaloon decided to pop it open and take a sniff and found that she smells lilacs and the forest.
So it's so.
Adam
It's either
says, "Hi
soap
back. I'm Adam."
or a liquid car air freshener.
I suppose it could be herbal of some sort and not. Let's hang on to it. Maybe somebody really wants it.
Stickers. Adam, I'm gonna remove your ability to use stickers.
That's a good plan.
Well, all my spells are prepared and I'm ready to adventure.
All right.
Whenever anyone else is.
I'm ready to go.
We're
My
ready to
HP's
go.
back, and I'm not just ready. I'm ready, Freddy.
Ready, Freddy. All right. Back to. Whoops.
Oops. Oops.
Shush. Don't make fun of me. All right.
See.
You guys are roughly here. So are y'all gonna head back towards where y'all saw the zombies?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just noticed that you guys aren't seeing anything that I am doing at this very second, so give me just a second. Yep, that doesn't work either.
I'm gonna do what I normally do and hang back from the group about 20 feet. Maybe walk off to the right.
No. No. No.
I feel like there was something I was using previously.
No. No. No.
Haha.
No.
Sorry.
What was that? Yep, that is not gonna work. Haha! There.
No.
The bunger's being a butt. Okay. So y'all are roughly here. So y'all are gonna go back towards where the well was? Or where the zombies were? I just placed that, and then when I zoomed in, it gave me back my things. Okay?
I'm following the rest of the group.
We're heading back towards the way that we came so we can go see Agatha. The zombies were on the way, so we'll, if they're still there, we'll stop by and say hello. And maybe smite a fool.
Okay. As you crest a low ridge, you spy the crumbling ruins of an old watchtower standing amid the rugged hills. The place is so old that the walls are only mounds of rubble enclosing a courtyard of sorts. Adjacent to the broken stump of an old tower, a colorful tent has been set up in the middle of the courtyard, but no one is in sight. And you see a couple of zombies just wandering the outside.
They seem aggressive.
They're currently just shambling around.
I'm gonna walk towards one of them and poke him with my bow.
What is everyone's passive wisdom?
15. Wait.
You mean passive insight?
It says
Passive
Passive
perception
perception.
is 15.
14.
13.
all right. All of you get a deathly odor, just wafting out of the tower. And as you slowly approach one of the zombies, more zombies kind of spill out of the tower. Until there are 12 just kind of going towards you. Almost like they're defending the area.
Well,
So-
do we want to find out what they're actually defending, or do we have other things to do?
I mean, I feel like just leaving a bunch of undead wandering around is not the most responsible thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm being nice and giving you guys the option to say, no, we need to leave, otherwise we're gonna kill all of them.
Well, they don't seem to be super aggressive. I'd like to investigate and find out. Maybe there's something inside that's animating them, and if we like turn it off, they'll all drop.
I mean,
They were shambling towards us like in a defensive posture.
Oh, I walked up and poked one with a stick. I didn't know if anything happened.
Oh yeah, they kind of like kind of shambled out of the tower, and they're all kind of like at you.
You should probably explain not just say Like, they have their arms up out towards us, so...
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay. So their arms are up kind of out towards you guys. They're definitely facing you guys. Like, stay away.
But when you I poke one with a stick, it doesn't like lunge at me.
Not initially, but if I you get the feeling that if you did it again, they probably would.
This seems like odd behavior.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm going to... How long does my Pawafi work? Sunlight for 1 hour without interruption. What time is it?
It would be at nighttime. We wouldn't have left the camp until it was dark.
Okay. Sweet. I'm going to walk away from the group and just be like, you guys stay here, and I'm going to attempt to stealth around and pass the zombies. Wait, if it's nighttime, I'm invisible, actually.
So you're gonna try to stealth around and try to... Where are you going? Are you going for the tent? Or are you going for the watchtower?
I will, well, they're defending the tower, right?
They're kind of defending both, because the tent is next to the tower.
Alright, I guess I'll start with the tent, and then go from there.
Okay, I actually have no idea about this, what these do. Do. Okay, so... You're invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't really notice you walk towards the tent, but it does kind of seem like... Oh, it's my 2-hour 4-minute mark. Give me a second. Since the stream went down, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
We gotta fix that. Hmm?
You have the ability to do it. You can do it.
Well, we need to get into our
Again, you can do it.
router thing. Okay. We should be back in just a second. Okay. So, since you have, disappeared from your attempt to poke one, or your successful poking of one, some of them have kind of tightened their, circle around the tent. Not really circle, but tightened, gotten closer to the tent. Very wary of you guys.
Wait, the zombies are aware of me even though I'm invisible?
No, they're wary of the fact that you have disappeared.
Okay.
So, to be fair, he was invisible when he poked them.
Oh.
So they don't even know that he's
I would,
there.
if it was nighttime, they wouldn't even see me show up.
Yeah.
Oh, well then, they're weirded out by the fact that there is... Okay. So, Saloon and Thaddeus are back enough that they don't see them. You just poked them and walked away, and they have no idea.
No, we followed them up there. I was gonna poke one too.
Okay, so they're watching you too, but the poking was kind of... What? And so they've kind of, tightened against the tent.
Alright. So, is there no way to view inside, or...?
So the tent is currently closed. That doesn't mean that there's nothing that you could do inside.
I would like to attempt to peek inside the tent.
Okay. So...
Bunger, no.
Inside the tent, it is very lit, very bright, and a stout, red-robed figure with a shaved scalp and a black tattoo on his forehead is currently looking at what looks to be a notebook.
Okay. I'm going to step away from the tent and go peek inside the tower.
Let's see. There's nothing about the tower. That's so weird.
So then you just say it's all rubble.
Yeah, it's just rubble. It just kind of seems like there are steps leading below, but otherwise everything else is kind of rubble and destruction, and definitely probably not worth trying to uncover.
Okay. Gonna walk back to the rest of the group and say, well, it seems that there's not much, the tower's just a bunch of rubble, but there's a short man, shaved head, black tattoo on his forehead, in the tent who seems aggressively reading. I was thinking I might just poke my head inside and say hello and see how he reacts. With you guys ready to back me up if anything goes haywire?
Got it. I will have a torch out and ready to light it and throw it on the tent.
Sounds good. I guess, if I, ow, or scream, or I'm in pain, or anything like that, you'll know.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneak back to the tent, and I'm just gonna try to stealth inside behind the guy while he's reading.
Okay. So now that you're no longer in darkness, I believe you need to make a stealth check, right?
We would need to make a stealth check.
Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna do a stealth check. I have advantage because of my Pawafi. So I sneak inside. I guess once I'm inside, I'm in light, and so inside I'll be visible, but outside I wouldn't be visible. So that's a 21, and the other. Sweet. The 25.
Okay. You do manage to stay invisible. The wizard, I suppose, the robed figure, doesn't seem to notice you.
Is there another chair in the tent? Or like a bed or something? Is he like... I assume he's sitting at like a chair at a desk or something?
He is currently standing over I would say kind of like a shelf. Not really a shelf. A dresser of sorts.
Okay.
Where he's like looking at this book. This notebook.
Is there a chair in the room?
Yeah, there's a chair where it's kind of been pulled out from the table. It's kind of tilted out like he turned out of the chair to stand up to walk over.
So the chair's like right behind him?
Yeah. A couple steps behind him.
I'll just... Is there anything to lean against? I want to look cool.
Not
right.
really. Roll for lean.
Yep, so... I'm going to... grab the chair, I guess, and just like sit down on the chair at the front of the tent, like just sit down and just be like, that must be a good one.
All right. The mage, with a start, whirls on you and goes, "What is the meaning of this?"
We were just wandering by and we saw all the zombies. What's the meaning of that?
So as he turns around, you kind of notice that he's got really sallow skin, and the tattoo is really vibrant but black. And his garb seems very fancy. It is of no matter to you what I do with my minions.
So they're yours. It's impressive.
Whose else's would they be? Do you see anyone else here?
Well, no, in my experience, undead tend to shamble around either of their own mind or aimlessly. I know that people use them for things, but I'm not used to seeing people holding the leash, I suppose. But anyway, they're around. You've got a nice little ruined tower there, so I'm curious, I suppose.
So you sneak into my lodgings.
You didn't notice. Honestly, I wouldn't have snuck in at all, but the fellows outside seemed defensive. I didn't want to go killing a bunch of things that didn't need to be killed, and plus, danger. They looked.
Zombie.
I've been walking all day. I don't want to do that, but I will if I have to. But I just like to avoid that. You though, and it's interesting because they're not aggressive towards you, so, which obviously because you're the one controlling them, might handy to control the dead. So, question still stands: what are you doing out here?
The skill is something that I've been blessed with to be able to.
Well done.
Thank you. Are you all by yourself out here?
I mean, I'm all by myself in here. If I was traveling alone, no, I have some owlbear companions with me.
Owlbears.
Mm-hmm.
Not the trusting type, are they?
Well, I mean, I killed the mother and they're still my friends, so honestly, probably not that smart.
Oh, killed the mother, so they're either hatchlings or
They're big enough.
Owlet. Maybe.
I prefer to think of them as couplets.
Couplets, owlets, what have you. How about any bipedal humanoid of decent sentience in your company? Other than myself, of course.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, I suppose they're the shamblers outside. I tend to think of myself as a lone creature. Moving to the forest. It's quieter that way. But I was actually gathering a bounty on some orcs not far from here, and I heard there was some undead lady who haunted the area. Just kind of, hitting all the tour spots, all the things to see. And
well, Agatha.
No one told me there were some undead around, so I think I was looking for me and my owlbears. There was a Agatha, I believe was her name. Some sort of a specter. Have you heard of them?
I have heard of Agatha. I would be willing to pay you if you were to ask her a question for me if you're going to go speak with her.
I am planning to go speak with her, and I'm one to make some money. Like I said, I've already dealt with some orcs, so the question sounds pretty good.
Well, if you would, I would be willing to part with 3 platinum pieces if you were to ask her the name of the wizard who built the tower here at Old Owlwell.
Ask who built the tower?
Yes.
Yeah. Seems doable. I'd be more than happy to. 3 platinum pieces, I suppose, is something. Is there anything else of import around here, or anything of value? I'm not sure. You haven't even told me your name. My name is Valui Thelvanus.
Well, I'm Hamun Cost, but you could call me Cost. You've actually already did the only other thing that I would have needed to be taken care of, which was take care of those orcs over at the Wyvern Tor. They recently scouted out my camp and seemed inclined to cause trouble. So, you've already done that much for me. So I figured the 3 platinum would be perfect. Other
Is there anything else that you need out here? You seem pretty isolated other than your friends. They don't look to be much of conversationalists, though.
I personally prefer their company, usually. They moan and groan, but they don't cause any ruckus, any problems.
Very well. Well, it sounds like a deal. I'll go ask this Agatha a question, and I'll come back, and you'll pay me 3 platinum, and I'll give you your answer, and we can all go on our merry way, me and my band of owlbears. It's quite the group, I tell you. I've got a whole smattering of colors. But anyway, middle of the night, I'll leave you back to your book. What was it you were reading?
It is actually the lore about this tower, and I am intent to finish all of the missing pieces.
I like a good puzzle myself. Well, anyway, I'll leave you to it. Maybe you'll have something to tell me when I come back.
We shall see.
And I stand up from the chair, and I make my way outside and disappear into the darkness.
Okie dokies.
I walk back to the rest of the group, and I'm like, so there's a necromancer in the tent. He animated all of these people, and he wants us to go talk to Agatha the Banshee.
What does he want us to say to her?
He wants us to find out who built this tower.
Okay, that's... And what's the offering for this?
10 gold
That's
apiece.
Well, that is accurate.
Fucking
I mean,
love it.
I feel like you could have
you're right. It
bargained
is.
for more than that.
It's accurate, but yeah, I just found it super funny. I'm sorry.
Should have said 100 silver, please. 3,000 copper. Anyway, sorry. Either way, I'm not much of a bargainer. I'm of a take it as it comes. However, or I suppose we could kill them all and just take all of his money.
That's what I was gonna say. Is we could just remove him as a necromancer and a threat, and all of his money is ours. Which would be more than 3 platinum or 30 gold.
I'm fine with that as well.
I mean, how was he treating the zombies? Was he respectful to them, or was he treating them like slaves?
No, he actually seemed to talk to them more of his friends. He prefers their company. They're quiet. They shamble around. They're defending him. He doesn't seem to be disrespectful of the dead in that way, though he did reanimate them and is using their bodies as puppets without souls. So
Yeah, well,
No.
I'm more asking
because
per
from
my
my
oath,
oath, I can overlook him having the zombies if he kind of like got permission from the dead and being very respectful to them.
I totally understand. No, I don't. I believe that they are just something that he has
So
figured out.
That he brought up out of the ground.
I understand it to be as such. However, I could very much go ask him who they are, if you'd like.
I mean, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of the torch in the tent.
I mean, or we could just cast fairy fire on the whole lot of them and kill them all.
Well, yeah, that's what's gonna happen next. But to deal with him, I'm just gonna torch the tent.
I'm also okay with that. I would be more than happy to go in and attempt to have another word with him and just gut him. If you guys think you can handle the zombies.
I mean, with three owlbears, I think we can handle the zombies.
Very well. I'll listen for the cries of pain, and I'm gonna give him a nod and take out my short sword. I'm gonna hold my short sword in the palm of my hand with the blade up in my forearm, so you can't see that it's drawn.
Okay.
And make my way back to the tent. He told me his name, right?
Hammond Cost.
Sorry, you cut out. What was the name?
Hammond Cost.
Hammond Cost. Okay. I'm gonna go back and kind of slip through the flap again. Hammond, one more thing.
He spins towards you. Yes?
You said you're an arcane user yourself, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I've been working on something, and I was wondering if you could help me. I have a little bit of magic myself, and are you familiar with this? And I'm gonna attempt to cast Hunter's Mark on him, and then I stab him in the chest.
All right.
Well, that went from 0 to 100.
Really fast. All right.
So I cast Hunter's Mark on him, and then wait and stab him in the chest, so I have a full round.
All right. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
Hi, Timber. How are you? Thaddeus rolled a 13. Saloon rolled an 8.
21.
I had one roll above a 10, and it was a 20.
I'm doing pretty well myself, thank you. All right, so go ahead and roll to do your attack.
All right. First round of combat, surprise round, so I have advantage, right?
Yep.
All right. I have advantage. So first I'm going to stab him with a longsword. 23 to hit.
You hit.
So he takes... That's a 1, another d6, that's a 3. So he takes 8 points of damage from my first strike with the short sword. And then I'm gonna punch him in the... try to hit him in the... with my elbow. I'm gonna elbow him in the throat. Another advantage... Huh?
Yeet him into the dresser.
Yeah, with my bonus action. That's a 19 to hit.
You hit.
Okay. So it does 1d4 plus 1d6 because of Hunter's Mark. 6 plus my dex mod, which is 4. So another 10 points of damage.
All right. So...
And then I whistle. I go, hey! I just yell really loud.
All right. The reason I was asking about the yeeting is because someone in my chat said yeet, so I guess you're yeeting them.
Say that again?
So, someone in the chat played the yeet sound, so I guess we're yeeting the evil mage. And
yes, I'm down with that.
So you actually managed to, with that last blow with your elbow, you managed to, like, strike him across the temple, and when you hit, one of his eyes like popped, is what it sounds like, and he falls
okay.
over dead.
All right. Well, I guess I wouldn't say anything then. I'm just gonna wait and see if the zombies do anything.
Now my question is, if the zombies, would the zombies disappear since they're evil mage guys?
I would say that the person it's like when you summon a demon, when the person controlling them is gone, then they just go, they revert back to wild zombies, if you will. But the magic would maintain because he's not concentrating on it. It's just there. So they're just now animated dead with no master.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then. Okay. So then I guess that makes... Does Thaddeus... Do Thaddeus and Salem also get a surprise round?
Well, they wouldn't have known...
We wouldn't have known he was attacking like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we knew that he was heading in, and as soon as he was in, we would see the tent flap open, and that's when we'd strike.
Oh, I was thinking that whenever you hear noise, because I figured there'd be noise, but I just kind of killed him in one turn, so...
All right, so then if they're going to attack when you walk into the tent, Thaddeus, you're first.
Okay, then.
I guess I should probably...
How many zombies were there again?
There are 12.
12. You don't have a battle map of this, do you?
Give me 2 seconds. I didn't, but will in just a second.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily need one, because all my spells, I'm just going to cast spells at them. But I'm going to use an action to use my Aasimar ability of Radiant Consumption.
Okay.
So I am radiating bright light into a 10-foot radius and dim light for 20 feet. And for the next minute, every attack I do deals, or at least one attack per turn deals 4 extra radiant damage. And at the end of my turn, all creatures within 10 feet of me take 2 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run into the zombies, just run in and surround where the zombies are.
Yep, wrong one. Okay. So over here is where the tent is. That's where Valweath is in. And then here you guys. So you said you ran in?
Yeah, I'm going to run in. Yeah, right there is perfect.
Okay.
And I'm basically just lit up like a flashlight here. And anything within 10 feet of me, at the end of each turn, they take 2 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Sayaloon?
So it's the end of this turn, so all 4 of those take 2 points of radiant damage.
I was thinking all of them except for 11 and 12.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. No, that's my mistake. I wasn't counting correctly.
All of them except for 11 and 12.
Yeah. So they all take radiant damage.
Okay, they are not more damaged by radiant is what I was trying to figure out. You would think that they would be.
Oh, can I cast a bonus action before I finish my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast Flame Blade.
Okay. Just to have it out.
So a magical sword of fire just appears in my hand.
Perfect. All right. Sayaloon?
I'm gonna move up behind too. Flanking position.
Mm-hmm. You hit.
I'm gonna smite.
Okay. Smite.
took an extra 11 damage.
Alrighty. So, into regular combat.
You did get the total was 17, correct?
You said 17?
Yeah, I took an extra 11 from the smite.
Oh,
6 regular.
6 regular. Okay. No, I didn't catch that. Alright, into regular combat, we're looking at Valweath first.
Kind of look down and I'm like, kind of look at my hand and I'm like, nice. And then I move out of the tent flap, I suppose, and damn. I guess I.
You move out of the tent flap and it's just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Did you fairy fire them?
No, because Bobby's lit up.
I am
Okay.
lit up.
Am I in darkness still if I step outside?
Bobby, what's the light radius?
It is 10 feet of bright and 20 feet of dim around me.
10, 5, 10, 15, 20. You are just outside the dim.
So he is
Okay.
in darkness.
I'm gonna take out my bow. Bonus action, move my hunter's mark to number 7, I suppose.
Okay.
Is 7 hurt at all?
The 2 damage from the radiant.
Okay. I'm going to move my hunter's mark to him, and then... Yeah, I'm going to shoot him with an arrow.
Okay.
.25 to hit.
You hit.
With the hunter's mark, 12 points of damage.
12 points.
Yep.
Alright. That everything?
Yep.
Okay. Now it is Thaddeus' turn.
All right. Well, I'll start by attacking number 7 with the flame blade.
Okay.
It's an 8 hit.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There. Zombies have a fucking low IC.
So he takes 13 points of fire damage and 4 points of radiant damage.
And you said 4 points of radiant?
Yeah, so total 17 points of damage total.
Okay. Okay. Well, because the radiant damage was the part that killed him, it dies.
All right. And now let me see if double check, see if this hurts.
Real quick, I want to get it right. Because the radiant damage killed him, he dies.
Yes.
That turns to dust or anything like that?
He doesn't stay alive.
Well, I mean, he's dead already because he's a zombie.
Joshua! Alright, smartass.
So, I end my turn. Everything except 11, 12, and Valweath takes 2 points of radiant damage, and I'm sorry, but that does include Sailor.
I knew what I was getting into.
So they take 2
It's
more
only 2
damage?
points. It's not that bad.
They're taking 2 more points?
Yep, everyone takes 2, unless they're resistant to radiant.
And we are killing them dead.
Josh. Okay, so number 2 also bites the dust. Keels over and does not get back up, as zombies are tend to do. Alright, it is now Saloon's turn.
I'll move down to 3. That way I'm outside of... Well, no, I still won't be outside of Bobby's range. Well, I will be... I'll go down into the bushes. Yep, there we go. Now I'm outside of Bobby's range.
You hit. Damage?
Mm-hmm.
Anything extra?
No, I'm not gonna smite.
Okay. It is now zombie 1. Brains. It's going to slam and miss Thaddeus. Zombie 3. Make your opportunity attack. Saloon.
I'm working on it.
Good.
20
You hit.
for 11.
You killed it. But you did 11.
Mm-hmm.
Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage. Okay. It failed, so it did die. It died. Four is going to slam at Thaddeus for 23 with a critical.
Yep, that'll hit.
For 7 damage.
Okay. I will roll my...
While you're doing that,
Is this
5
concentration?
is
Yeah, it's
also
concentration.
going to
Let me
attack
roll
you.
a concentration check.
It's going to miss. 6.
Well, shit. My flame blade's gone.
Aw. 6
Oh, well.
is moved forward.
Dick.
It's going to swing at Thaddeus. And miss. 7 is dead. 8. What is your AC, Thaddeus?
16.
You take 2 damage.
Okay.
9. Brains. It's going to swing. God damn it. Stop hitting. For 4 damage.
Against me?
Yeah.
Okay.
10. Bum, bum, bum. It's going to miss. 11. What? You're bright and lit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Bam.
Do zombies have a speed of 30?
No, they don't. I'm sorry.
So how much of that am I undoing?
And since
I
it...
I just saved you from 11 hitting you.
Yeah.
We're trying.
I'm okay for now.
And then 12 misses Saloon. And it's Valuith's turn.
Valuith, you said?
Yes.
All right. This is getting nowhere. I'm going to move my bow and run in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. On number 9, I suppose. I hate this shit. I gotta move my hunter's mark to it, but then it doesn't die, so... Alright, I move my hunter's mark to it. Number 9. Have you hit number... Has anyone else hit number 9, or just taken...
Just the
Area
radiant
It's just
damage.
taking the radiant. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit it with my short sword from the back.
Okay.
Hit it from the back. I have advantage. It's a natural 17. That hits.
Yep.
Short sword, I do additional damage, so 11 points of damage with Hunter's Mark as my action, and I already used my bonus to move Hunter's Mark, so that's my turn.
Okie dokies. It is now Thaddeus. Are you still glowing up like
My
a
turn, you
firework?
said?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, you were speeding up a little. I couldn't. Discord's
I'm sorry.
sounds like it's having a problem. It's not you, it's Discord. It keeps doing this to us every time we do these games.
Ah.
Maybe you should switch over to Zoom.
To be fair, I haven't had this issue before, but
It seems to happen every time Shayna and I are on a Discord call, but we'll figure it out later.
It could be me
So
streaming.
yes, I'm still. That you know what? That very well might be it.
That's probably it, is the fact that Shannon's streaming. And I'm also on the Discord call, so our internet is getting hard.
Yeah.
It's all good though. Don't worry about it. So it's my turn. I am still glowing.
Everything takes 2?
Well, it's at the end of my turn that happens.
But everything's gonna take 2?
Yes. So what I am gonna do though. What?
It's including Louis.
Yeah. That's okay though. So. 5, 10, 15. Ooh. All right. Well, to my party members, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna cast Thunderwave, centered on me.
No,
and that's
I
a
get it.
15-foot code. 15-foot cube.
And what
So-
am I doing?
Everything on the board needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
No. If it's 15-foot cube, only the ones not 11 and 12. Everything else would.
Okay. Well, either way,
Yeah.
anything that's caught in.
Yeah. Anything within. If you're centered on yourself, anything within 1 square of yourself.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right. I misread that. I'm sorry. So yeah, go ahead. All 7 of those zombies need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fucking amazing, dude.
3, 4, and 5 saved.
Yeah, it's got to be a 12. Shouldn't be
8
hard to save.
saved. And 9 saved. And 10 saved.
All right. So, all those that saved take 5 points of thunder damage. Anything that failed takes 9 points and gets pushed away.
Okay. 3 was already dead. That was my bad. So push into Valleaf.
Which means he doesn't move.
Push.
And they all also take 2 points of radiant damage.
Are they knocked prone?
No.
Okay.
But anything within 10 feet of me takes radiant damage.
Including Valleaf. Alright.
Yep. 2
Stay
points.
alone.
I take 2 points of radiant damage?
Yes.
I'm going to attack number 10.
Okay. You hit.
10 points of damage.
10 points?
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming all the zombies are still focusing on the big glowing beacon of Bobby.
Yeah, but 10 just died.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Bobby.
Okay.
Yay! What does that do?
You now have a bonus 2 to your armor class.
Awesome.
And we'll help a lot, but you know, it's something.
That's fine. How long does it last?
10 minutes?
Okay, cool. Oh, plenty of time.
Yeah, as long as I concentrate on it, you've got.
Ow.
Yeah.
That hurt.
He's being super cuddly and an asshole. Because he just crawled up on me.
He just jumped from that onto my shoulder.
Yeah, chase him off for us. But
Ow. We have a cuddle cat who's being really nudgy.
he's probably out of food.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
He just jumped from something and landed on my shoulder and climbed up. It hurt. Anyway. Alright, so It is now Zombie 1's turn. I'm just gonna go ahead and move them. Boop. Boop. Wait, no. 4 would go first. And then 6.
You say Valoeth's turn?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. I just didn't hear.
Josh, go ahead and make Sayaloon's attack against 12.
I definitely hit.
Yeah.
9 points of damage.
9 points?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Only I already had Sentinel. I would have stopped him in his tracks.
I'm sorry, you said how much damage?
9.
9. Okay. So, everyone's going to attempt to attack Bobby.
Bring it on.
That one succeeds. For 5 damage.
Okay.
4.
Reaction shield.
Number 4 is
So
going
my
to
armor
attack
class is 23 now.
For the rest of the round.
for the rest
rest
of the
Yeah.
round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, so 4 missed. 6 misses. 5 misses.
He reacted to the when hitting him, so it would also.
Yeah, that one missed also. 8 misses. 9 misses. 11 misses. And 12 misses. So now it is
Slam my staff on the ground. That all you got?
Valweath.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit number 6 with a short sword attack.
Okay.
Wait. I'm gonna move around to number 6. I'm gonna move up, take an opportunity of attacks. I'm gonna move up to flank 6. Swing with advantage.
Don't worry, that opportunity of attack missed.
Okay. I think 2 of them, 8 and 9, would get it.
8 and 9. Okay, let me swing for
yeah.
8.
So it's a 23 to hit. It hits.
What's your armor class?
Is 17.
Okay. 8 hit you for 4 damage.
Did you say it hit?
Yeah, for 4.
4. Okay. 4 damage. All right. So I stab into 6 for 9 points of damage, and then I move back down to number 9 and punch him for an offhand strike, and I still have him hunter's marked. So that's 1 point of damage plus 1 point of damage is 2 points of damage plus my modifier. So that's 6 more points of damage on number 9.
Okay. Let me fix something. So 8 was dead, so 8 didn't do any damage to you. I'm sorry, you didn't take 4 damage.
Okay, cool.
Let me just... There's 1, 4, 5, 6, 7... 7's gone. 8. Okay. 9 is still alive.
Okay.
With 1. And then 10, 11. Okay, so you notice that 6 falls over like it's dead, like the rest of them have, and then stands right back up.
Okay.
It is now Thaddeus' turn.
Okay. Oh boy. Do I want to waste another spell slot? Yes. Okay. I'm going to use Spike Growth. Centered on... Actually, wait, that might hurt me too.
Run away. It's not like they can hit you. Just step away and...
Actually, no, this won't hit me. I'm going to use Spike Growth on myself. Centered on myself, so a 20-foot radius sphere, it's basically the ground is like the roots just twist around. There's spiked roots and everything all around the ground. It is now difficult terrain, and when a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage.
Okay.
For every 5 feet of travel.
Okay. Valerie, you had moved, right? Back to where you were behind 9?
I moved back, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't care.
No, hang on. This might not work like I thought it did. Well, it's too late. I already cast it. All right, and then everything within 10 feet is two more points of radiant damage.
Okay. At which point 6 falls and 9 falls, and they don't get back up. Alright, and Saloon.
I'll step up one square to the north.
Okay.
Careful of the spike growth.
Okay.
So what happens with spike growth?
It's difficult.
If you move
terrain.
within the area, you take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet of travel through the area.
Okay, and it was a 20-foot radius?
Yeah.
Okay, so any movement's going to cause that.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
I thought I would catch the zombies with it, but then I realized they're not going to be moving.
Yeah.
We'll let you Thunderwave again.
Yeah, well, I can't do that because it's 2 action spells.
Yeah, but you could on the next turn.
Yeah. Okay, so are you moving up?
Yes. So roll your
Okay.
damage.
Sorry. 8 points of damage.
You have hurt me more than the zombies have.
I realize it's like so. Yeah, I might be a liability to this party.
I hit with the 26.
You're also doing a
Yes.
whole fuck ton of damage.
Yeah, Asimars are cool.
12 damage to the,
You did 12 damage?
the 12.
Wait, you're an Asimar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
Oh.
it's gonna be
That's how I'm doing the
I
radiant.
thought you were a furball or something.
I was gonna do a Furbolg, and then I saw I was reading reading up on Protector Asimar, and I'm like, this would be so much better.
Okay.
So
So I did 12 damage to 12.
I'm pretty sure 12 is dead.
No.
I did 9 to it last turn. It's taken 6 points of radiant damage from Poppy.
12?
I hit 12 before. Before it moved up into that spot.
No, you hit 6. Not 6.
I killed 10. And I hit 12 when it walked up. The turn before that.
I must have missed that. So, but you didn't hit it with Radiant, did you?
No,
I did not.
But
Okay,
I'm
it died
pretty sure
anyway, it's
12
fine.
was supposed to be dead. Let me-
It's fine. I've got it. It's fine.
Yeah, it took 10.
It's fine. I got it. Alright. So 12 is dead. It is now zombie turn. 1, 4, 5, and 11. 1 hits Thaddeus with a 20 for 5 damage.
Okay.
4 misses. 5 crits.
Oh, crits. Never mind. Okay, so shield won't matter there.
For 9 damage.
Gas Thaddeus ain't looking too hot.
Okay. Got you, fam.
11 also hits for 20 with a 21 for 7.
Okay, shield.
Okay, so that one doesn't hit you anymore.
Fuck me.
Valerie.
I don't want to become one of these things.
Valerie's turn.
It's difficult terrain, right?
Yep.
Do you take a certain amount of damage per 5 feet?
Yep, per 5 feet of movement.
Yep.
Do I make a save, or is it just 2d4
Nope.
per 5 feet?
I believe it is just 2d4 per 5 feet. Yeah, just 2d4. No save. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I got hit. Let me roll my concentration check on that. Never mind. It's all gone.
Fuck yes. All right, I'm gonna move up behind number 4. Wait, which one's looking the worst?
Guy in the middle.
Everyone except for 11 seems to be looking the same amount of roughness.
Okay. I'm gonna go in and attack number 4. I'm gonna get behind him and attack him with advantage. Come on, crit. Nope. So that's 1d6 plus 4. 8 points of damage. Still up.
I'm sorry, how much damage?
8.
8. Give me just a second. 8 plus 5. Yes, it is still up. It does that fall over thing and then it comes back.
Okay. I'm gonna go again with my fist. Try to rip its head off, I guess. Wrong thing. How do I want that? I guess it's the same as my dagger, so that'll work. I said 21 to hit.
You hit.
Yeah, and then another 6 points of damage.
Okay. This time it falls and stays down.
Good.
All right. Thaddeus?
Thaddeus?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to turn to number 5 and strike with my scimitar.
Okay.
15.
You
Does that hit?
Yeah.
6 points of damage.
Okay. So it falls.
And then they all take 2 points of radiant damage.
So it falls, gets up, and then dies because you hit it with radiant.
Yep. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, Sayaloon. You've got 2 left.
So Thaddeus is still looking pretty haggard, though, right?
Yeah.
I'll move up diagonally.
Well,
No,
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 actually, never mind.
I'll just move up 2 squares to hot line.
Okay.
And then
And
I'm
then
gonna
I'm gonna strike
strike
at 11.
And take your damage.
No,
No, the
Oh, is it gone? Is the thorn... Okay. I'm sorry. You hit.
I do have advantage, so I'm gonna see if I can... Nope. I'm also just I'm gonna burn this last spell slot and smite. So a total of 25 total of which is radiant.
All right, that one disintegrates. Okay. If that's the end of your turn, it's now the one zombie's turn. It's going to swing. And Thaddeus, what's your armor class again?
Right now it's an 18.
Okay, never mind. It is now Valweath.
Unless, wait, did Saloon's spell fail?
No, it did not run away. I haven't been hit.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I didn't make a
Constitution
Constitution check. Let me make sure.
Yeah,
No, it's still there.
Okay, yeah, it's 18.
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action. Fuck it. I'm gonna bonus action, move my hunter's mark to the creature. And then I'm gonna run up with wait. I'm gonna get behind him, so I guess I'm flanking him. And I'm gonna use the long sword that I have. I think, don't I have that magical longsword? Do you have it?
Saloon currently has it.
Okay. Then just a normal longsword that I guess I took from one of the hobgoblins. I'm gonna roll two-handed and attempt to... cut his head off.
Okay.
It's 17 to hit.
You hit.
Yes! Yes, that worked out. Okay, so I did 9 plus 2, so I did 12 points of damage.
Okay. So it goes down and comes back up. It's like you cut, like, his head in half, and then it stood back up.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Thaddeus. One left.
Yeah.
In
In theory, Thaddeus should just end his turn and then it burns to death with radiant damage.
Yeah. First, I'm gonna bonus action healing word myself. For 7 points of HP.
Okay.
And then I will end my turn for 2 points to everybody.
All right. And down the zombie goes. Where it stops, you all know. Everyone gains. Everyone gains
Okay, well,
267 experience.
How much?
267.
267. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
We're at 4250. So, I'm gonna bonus action drop my radiant consumption. I'm gonna use healing hands on myself to gain an extra 4 hit points.
Saloon's gonna walk up to him and dump 10 points off of lay on hands into him, and then take the other 10 into himself and say, "We need a rest."
I appreciate it. Oh, and you know what I just realized I forgot I had? Could have Bardley inspired you guys.
Oh yeah, that would have worked. I kind of
I forgot all about that.
Poke through some of the undead. Well, I guess we see if it was worth all the fighting.
Yeah, and we should go loot the tent.
Yeah, let's go loot the tent if someone wants to assist me.
Yeah, Saloon will do that.
All right.
Lick his wounds.
Just gonna go sit down for a second.
So inside the tent, you know, Valerie 30 knows, but there's a cot, a chair, writing desk, supplies, and a chest. Inside the chest is a whole bunch of clothes, but also a leather bag that contains 35 silver, 20 electrum, 20 gold, 5 platinum, a pearl, a potion, a tube made of bone, and a tiny jeweled box. 20 gold and 5 platinum.
We need to split that up.
Yeah, so it'll be 11 silver, 6 electrum, 6 gold, and 1 platinum, and then I'll also put all the excess, the non-evenly split up stuff into the party loot.
Okay. I think that
You said a pearl and a potion?
I think that Thaddeus should take the potion because he got hammered the worst.
I mean, if it's a potion of health, but it might be something different. I do have a potion of healing on me. I just didn't need her, or a couple of them. I just didn't need them at the moment.
Because you got so wrecked, you should be the one to take the potion, not because you should use it now.
Yeah, no. That is an interesting ability that these Aasimar have. The only downside is it's a double-edged sword, because I take damage too. But Protector Aasimar have resistance to radiance. I'm only taking like 1 point of damage. It's not too bad. All right. You guys want me to identify these items?
Yeah. I figure.
All right. I'm going to spend about 22 minutes, Shayna, identifying the pearl and the potion.
Okay.
If any of them are magical.
The pearl seems to be normal. The potion seems to be a potion of healing.
Okay. Just a standard one?
Yeah.
We'll add that. You want to just put the pearl in the party loot?
Can do.
And then, did you want to look at the other things too, or no?
Remind me what they were again, please.
There was a tube made of bone and a tiny jeweled box.
All right, I will spend another 22 minutes on that, on those two.
So the tube itself doesn't seem to be magical, but there does seem to be something magical inside. And then the same goes for the box. You don't see anything magical with the box, but there seems to be something inside that seems magical.
I'll open the box.
Inside the box is a ring.
I'm going to close that box back up.
I was going to say, identify the ring, right?
11 minutes on the ring.
All right, it's a ring of protection.
I'm sure it's probably not a great. It might be cursed, you know.
But the identity will tell you if it's cursed.
No.
It does not.
It tells you what magic is on the item.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you if it's cursed.
Yes.
Curse doesn't count as a school of magic.
A curse says on the identify spell that it does not tell you if it's.
You learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement, how many charges it has, if any. You learn what spells are affecting it and what they are. If it was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. That's all you get.
What spells are currently affecting it would be a curse.
If it's a curse cast by a spell. If it's something else, like you put the ring on and suddenly your hands grow really hairy, that's not what identify won't tell you that.
Well, this ring
in my game it will, but
ring of protection. It requires attunement, and it gives you a +1 bonus to your armor class and saving throws.
All right. Well, who wants that?
I mean, I think everybody wants that, right?
I mean, yeah, but it will probably go to people who are more likely to get seen and hit.
Thaddeus?
Thaddeus and Sailor would be the ones to get it.
Well, Sailun's also very sneaky.
Yeah, but she can still get seen.
I mean, Thaddeus is kind of sneaky.
I feel like we're all a bit sneaky. I will say Valuith is oftentimes far away from combat, though I'm...
The saving throws part makes most sense to me because any spellcaster would be useful with it.
It would
Like,
help your con saves. And your
yeah.
AC. What's your AC, Thaddeus?
My AC is only 16.
Yeah, you should take it.
4 modifiers.
Yeah.
All right, I'll add a ring of protection. And then I guess I will open the bone tube and see what's inside. Let me take a pop at that bone.
All right. So when you pop open the tube, out.
A whole bunch of white liquid pops out.
Does it taste salty or sweet?
Ew. Ew.
Yes.
Ew.
Do you remember that conversation, Shayna?
Ew. There's a scroll inside.
Is
Is the scroll salty or sweet?
Ugh. No.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
All right, well, what kind of, does it look like just a regular scroll, or is it like a wax sealed scroll?
It looks like a regular spell scroll. And if you open it up,
spell scroll.
Sorry, it's a spell scroll.
That's fine.
If you open it, it's a spell scroll of darkness. Bunger, chill out. I know you're itchy. I know.
That's
I
awesome.
know. I
So
know.
a spell scroll of darkness. Cool. Salin, you want that?
I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
I couldn't
get darkness
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
shortly, but sure.
You guys just want to put that in the party loot? We can sell it off later for a little bit of gold.
Wait,
Yeah.
We'll
We'll
hold on to it.
what was this of?
Darkness.
Darkness.
Oh. Yeah.
We'll just put that one in the party loot, and then the tube in the box as well.
So I've noticed that Bunger's biggest thing with having this tube on is his ears and his neck are just so itchy.
Alright, well then, we'll probably continue walking to Connieberry, and then we'll camp out in Connieberry or one of the houses.
Okay.
That good for you guys?
Do we want to go find where the Banshee was in Coneyberry, wasn't it?
It's just outside of Coneyberry.
Just outside. Yeah, so I'm good with that.
Bye, Louis.
I'm cool with that.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's what we're gonna do.
Okay. To Connieberry. So y'all are actually going to go into Connieberry this
I'm gonna
time.
take the book. I want to take the book that guy had. And did he have any weaponry on him?
No, just your standard. His cloak, but that was it's regular red.
His clothes are real fancy, right?
I'm gonna take his clothes. but I'm not gonna leave him naked. I'm going to.
Oh, see, I was
I
just
was
gonna
just
burn
gonna burn
the
the
tent
tent
down
down
for
for
the
the
left,
left,
so
so
you
you
can
can
leave the body there.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
As we're leaving, we're gonna burn the tent.
So looking at the tag on the robes, it's of Thay making, from the land of Thay, Thay.
Hey, I've heard of that place.
Then make me a history check.
History.
I'll join you.
16.
All right.
Wow.
So you know that the land of Thay.
19 with no modifier.
You both know
I don't have one
that
either.
that it is a very usual garb for the land of Thay. And the land of Thay is a island far to the east where wizards are known to pattern their flesh with tattoos.
These tattoos happen to be red. I'm kidding, that's meta humor. I wouldn't actually know that.
All right. But specifically, like with their School of Magic,
Yeah.
would be what they would tattoo their flesh with. But that would be that's the garb you found. Or stole. Or, whatever you want to say. So, now that y'all are heading to Connieberry. da, 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 da. Okay, so after looting the body, y'all are heading to Connieberry and y'all are going to make camp in Connieberry.
Mm-hmm.
So you all know that
Sure.
Connieberry was sacked by barbarians years ago and lies in ruins.
Mm-hmm.
It's very common knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And it was initially just abandoned. Especially since it is known to have a Banshee right outside.
Awesome.
And I apologize, guys, but I've
Yes,
got to
we
run
do.
to the restroom again. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I will be right back.
So, like,
10 minute break.
I'll get something to eat. I'll be right back.
I'll just sit here.
Okay, then I guess not.
It's been quite the adventure so far, hasn't it, chat?
Yes, it has.
Instead of leaving them all sitting in silence.
well,
Well, I don't know if they can hear us on the Be Right Back screen.
Oh.
Of note, we're basically going to end up naming our adventuring party the Owl Bears now.
Yeah, we didn't even bother using it against the zombies.
You didn't need to. You had a nightlight with you.
Yeah, you probably would have burned them and they would have been pissed.
Yeah. Thaddeus makes a great pet owner, doesn't he?
Especially as soon as we get to a bigger town and we can, outfit them with some armor.
I feel like in one of the older editions, there was a book or like a compendium or something that had information about the animals, like their race, their breeding cycles, their like being able to armor them and all that. But I don't remember.
Third.
I want to say it was third or second, one of the two.
But you can in the player's handbook, you can go barding for any creature.
Oh, well.
And it literally tells you the cost and everything. It's like 4 times the cost of regular armor.
Yeah.
Or something
Does
like
that include, is there a size limit to that, or could I end up like, saddle and strap a Tarask or something?
If you can tame a Tarask, you can put barding on it. I think the DM will probably increase the cost.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that's a bit of an oversight, but who would be dumb enough to ever try that, right?
Exactly. But for something like a large creature, they've already got the rules for that because some of the horses that we were large, not all of them. I'd have to look it up again. But I have already started planning on that.
Yeah. So barding protects an animal's head, neck, chest, and body. And the cost is 4 times the equivalent armor made for humanoids, and it weighs twice as much.
It's expensive to get, but incredibly useful.
Yeah. And it has the same effects as armor. So like if we wanted to, I don't know what the owlbear's dexterity is, but we could plan based upon that and be like, okay, the owlbears have a decent dex score, so we can get them studded leather.
Okay. It's definitely worth looking into.
They have a +2, so I would say we would want to do medium armor.
Makes sense.
So probably like a breastplate, barding breastplate for the owlbears. That way they still have the ability to be stealthy.
What would that cost us, though, if it was breastplate?
1,600 gold pieces.
Yeah, a few adventures we can get that.
I mean, we can go for scale mail, but then they're going to have disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, no, I mean, the breastplate's fine. I'm just thinking, 1,600. I've only got 140 gold right now, so it's a little ways off. Just depending on how many missions we complete and what rewards we get.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we can just do scale mail, which would be the same defense. They just won't be able to be stealthy.
I mean, do we need them to be stealthy?
I mean, the rest of us are stealthy, so we probably want to keep them stealthy.
Yeah, but don't forget they're also owlbears, so it's not like they're infiltrating, regimes and spying on people.
Yeah, that right now that'll be the most cost effective is the scale mail, although they may not be able to even carry it. It'll be 90 pounds. So we may have to stick to like leather for right now, just so that they can carry it.
All right, well that's fine too.
It'll boost their defense by 1.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay.
Okay, we were talking while you were gone. We decided we don't want to do this anymore. We're all going to go to Chult for vacation.
Okay.
So start a new campaign.
I think Josh would be a little bit more upset with that, considering we bought the books.
No, that's just an excuse to buy more books.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's so much you can do in Chult. Remember, there's a lot of archaeological dig sites, natives to meet and RP with, a couple new creatures you can discover.
And yet Josh is wanting to get Back for Blood. I don't think we have the money for Back for Blood and more books. Anywho. So, y'all have long rested and everything? Everybody's good to go?
Oh, did we take a long rest?
I thought
I guess so.
I thought we were on our way to the thing.
I figured y'all made it there, and that's when we took the small break.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, all right, works for me.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I definitely am not going to argue with that.
Is Will back?
I don't think so, not yet.
Oh, well then,
We'll tell him to take a long rest when he gets back.
Josh said that everybody was back.
I thought he was.
So I blame Josh.
He was there while we were having a conversation.
I mean, blame him all the time. That's why I blame him for everything.
I mean, he
Take
did
a long
great.
rest,
but-
Will.
Oh, cool. Long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Platinum. 2 gold. 2 silver. All right. Now we're heading to the. We got
The
to Conberry. We took a long rest.
From the ruins of Connieberry, there is an old trail that leads northwest into the Neverwinter Wood.
So DM,
Yes.
my favorite enemy is elves. What I know about banshees, since they're undead elves,
Are they undead elves?
We
yes.
do know that this Banshee specifically is an undead elf.
Well, I know a lot about elves. I don't know what my character would know, and so I'm trying to separate that going into this. So I'm asking you.
We do know that this one is an undead elf because your girlfriend that gave us the quest told us she was an undead elf.
Okay.
Okay, so Banshee is a spiteful creature formed from the spirit of a female elf. So, honestly, I would say you would know a little bit about Banshees.
Okay.
Now, you say it's a spiteful creature from a female elf. This is a female elf that happens to be spiteful with Valuith.
My friend, I haven't been around that long in the upper areas, but I have heard a tale. Even even down below, there's tale of elves who've fallen by the wayside, used their wiles for evil, and have been corrupted by it. Just be aware. I've heard tale that even their voices can lull men to their graves. So just stay aware.
We should plug our ears.
Good.
Well, I don't know if that would help, but I just know that their voice is enough to drop someone dead. So be on your guard. And,
You also
shore
know
yourselves up.
that Banshees are the undead remnants of elves who, blessed with great beauty, failed to use their gift to bring joy to the world. Instead, they use their beauty to corrupt and control others.
I relay that. So they're probably pretty vain, and we should probably play into that.
Did you...
Just be aware.
Did any of you decide to take the gift that Sister Gariel gave for
Yeah.
Agatha?
When we took the quest, I think Shailene took it.
Okay. Josh is over there looking at me like, of course we did. Yeah, of course. Yeah, uh-huh.
One that was wrapped up in that nice little the box, with the ribbon.
We accepted the quest, so we took the item.
Well, you could have accepted the quest without taking the item. It is a
I thought the
comb.
quest was to bring the item.
That'd be a really shitty way to play an RPG where they force you to actively take everything individually rather than just
Same.
giving it to you.
I mean,
Just saying.
I've had some. Usually, there's just a little quest marker on it, and you're supposed to pick it up. But
Yeah, but I mean, if they didn't have that.
Anyway, so as y'all are heading into Neverwinter Wood, the forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made from the warped branches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadows. A low doorway leads inside.
Who's first?
I'll go first.
All right.
I mean, no. Saloon has the silver tongue. Saloon should go first.
Okay.
A home of sorts is sheltered within the dome of woven branches. It is sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, a table, and a reclined couch, all of it old and of elven craft.
What were the questions we were supposed to ask it?
Are you asking the group or are you asking me?
I'm asking both you and the group what the questions are that we were supposed to ask it.
I think you can ask it. I don't know. I'm waiting to find out if you can just ask it any question. I have backstory
We
questions.
were given a quest to ask it for something.
Give me a second.
Oh, I thought we were trying to get it to stop haunting the area.
No. Sister
No.
Gariel asked you to ask her a question.
I did not write that down. I am sorry. I don't know.
Okay. So usually
That's
this
my
would be
mistake.
your fault. But Sister Gariel asked you to persuade a banshee named Agatha to answer a question about a spell book. She wants you to bring her a jewel-silvered comb and persuade the creature to tell you what she knows about the location of a spellbook belonging to a legendary mage named Bowgentle. That's what you're finding out, is what happened
This
to the
isn't by
book.
any chance the book that I'm holding, is it?
No. That'd be cool, though. But no.
So,
Saloon walks in.
Okay, you see all of this stuff.
Good evening, dear Agatha. We would like to partner with you.
So, I'm going to assume that the other two kind of follow after.
No, they're gonna stay outside.
You're going to stay outside.
They can still hear though, but
Yeah, I guess we're gonna stay outside.
I was gonna let Saloon go first.
well, yeah.
I assumed that you going first meant that they were coming behind you.
I'll probably go in behind, but I'm not gonna
Like you
You
can
guys
stay
stay
in the door
and let me talk.
That's
Okay.
good. I'll stay in the door.
So, as you all look about, and as Saloon starts to speak, the air grows cold, and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking the form of a female elf. Her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind. She might have once been beautiful. Once. But a hateful expression twists her features now. "Foolish mortals," she snarls. "What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?"
I mean, I'm comparing a gift if you will answer her question.
Make a persuasion check. What'd you get?
An 8. because I can't roll anything above a 10.
So you bring me a gift in order to have me answer a question. And why, pray tell, should I entertain this notion when you are the one who have entered into my home?
Well, I would have knocked, but you don't have a door? So I figured walking in and just announcing my presence and offering the bartering would be very polite and offer, show that we understand that you're an all-powerful being and that you're very beautiful and, stuff like that. That we understand that, your time is very valuable. So I figured by doing this we could, cut the middleman and, you can get your gift, give us the answer, and then we're out of your hair.
Let us see this gift.
So I will hold out the silver bejeweled comb.
She takes one look at it and smiles with cold amusement. Very well. I know that you seek many things. Ask me but one question, and I will give you an answer.
Okay, out of character. What was the question again?
About the spellbook?
Mm-hmm. I want to make sure I get it right. Is she wanting to know the location or just about the spellbook?
She just wants the location.
Okay. And what was the wizard's name?
Bowgentle?
Okay. We would like to know the location of the spellbook for the wizard Bowgentle.
Bowgentle's spellbook. I did have custody of the book for a while, several hundred years. But I traded the book to a necromancer named Cernoth from the city of Irlebor more than 100 years ago. I unfortunately don't know anything past that. Once it left my custody, it was but a figment of my imagination.
Okay, well, thank you for your time. We will leave you in peace, as long as you let us leave in peace.
She and the comb disappear. And you are then permitted to leave. And for successfully getting Agatha to answer a question, divide 200 experience equally among the characters. So
66.
Yeah, I was gonna go with 67.
Okay, 67.
I have a cuddle cat.
Sorry, you were doing that thing again where it was going too fast. How much did you say?
67.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay. So, if anyone needs to know, we're at 4317.
Awesome.
And guess we'll head towards Thunder Tree.
Since
If we got the answer.
Probably
Yeah.
not sure she wants, but
We don't need to go back to her and report, do we?
we
We will, but we're going back to the town anyways after we hit Thunder Tree.
Alright, well, yeah, let's go to Thunder Tree then.
And we also need to report that we killed the orcs.
Yeah, I say let's head to Thunder Tree then. Finish up our mission there.
Unless you guys think, looking at our map, you think it would be better to just go back to town and then head off to Thunder Tree.
Well,
Through uncharted woods.
I mean, if we're in Coneyberry, if we go straight through the woods, we could get to Thunder Tree. If we're going to take the road, we may as well go back, because we'll be passing by the town anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on you guys. Do you want to take the woods, or do we want to take the safe road?
I mean, I don't have a problem going through the woods, but it does seem like there's quite a lot of it, so.
I mean, I'm cool with the woods too.
Yeah.
Especially since we got like 3 owlbears following us, so nothing's
Yep.
probably gonna fuck with us.
Then I'm all for it. I mean, I'm sure your statement just fucked us over, but I'm all for going through the woods.
I bet we could take on a dragon with our current party.
Hint, hint.
All right. Unfortunately, I would say that this is probably a good place to stop because it's almost 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Josh has to go to work in the morning. And while I don't,
I'm getting tired.
Josh is getting tired. But we've played.
This is a fine place to stop. We got a
3 hours,
pretty good
45
distance.
minutes.
Yeah, and we got 3 different quests done.
Yeah.
One of which we didn't know that we had when we left Phandelver.
Which one?
To kill the necromancer.
What do you mean that you?
We didn't know he was there.
No, y'all didn't talk to all the people in the village.
I feel like we were extremely social in the village.
You didn't go to all of the places. I named lots of places that y'all could have gone to.
We visited that place a whole lot.
I know.
We even tried to barter there.
All right, well, that'll
That
be
was
what we
fun.
can do next time. When we go back to the village, if we need to get any more information, that'd be the perfect time to do it. But
Yep.
I think for now, just heading straight to Thunder Tree is probably our best bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that works for me.
I'm good with that. That's what I expected we'd be doing, so.
Alright.
So, thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you all have
Thank
a
you
fun
for the
DMing
game.
for us. I really enjoyed it. It's always a lot of fun to play.
It was a very fun session and definitely took a lot of interesting twists and turns.
Twists
Yeah,
and
I
turns,
wasn't-
and what the fuck was that?
Yeah, the zombies, that was. Ah.
It would have
It
been
would've been
funnier
funnier
with the zombies
if
if
Thaddeus
Thaddeus actually went down.
I really didn't think I was going to kill them.
I
all,
had,
and I did.
at the end of that battle, I had 2 HP left.
And we can both heal, so it's not like it would have been the end of the world.
It
but-
wouldn't have been, no, it wouldn't have been bad, but I was very close. If I had done that 2 more times, if we hadn't killed the zombies as quick as we did, I would have
Yep.
gone down. Because I wouldn't have let it go on my last hit point. I would have let it put me down.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
In a dangerous game there, Bobby.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you
Or,
had
If you had said
that
that
is
is
looking
looking
really, really bad, Salem would have gone up and pumped 10.
I didn't know how much health he had.
I wasn't sure how to say that without metagaming. Too. I didn't want to say, I'm looking like I'm about to die, because I wasn't about to die. But
Like, when you got down to 2 hit
hit
points,
points,
you could have said, like, hey, guys, I'm real dead.
I did say I'm looking really rough.
Really rough here, you guys.
I knew how bad he was. Like, I anticipated that he was about to go down. But
I guess I
figured
could
that
have
if
set him
we-
below 10% of my maximum HP.
Yeah, I figured we would have
Yeah.
fucked him. Like, I imagined that we would kill them quicker. But I forgot about their undead fortitude, so.
Yeah. And I'm not
high
high enough
level
level
power
power where I'm automatically doing radiant smiting.
Okie dokie. Well,
All right.